It's only entertainment.
Sorry, no lo siento.
Oh, B.O.B. Always high, always high.
No, not me.
Those are like good old days.
I'm trying to be civilized.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Nah.
I can't.
Bro, I used to be so high.
I wouldn't mind doing it again, though.
We were smoking like heavy, like every day smoking.
Wow.
Like, well, me from morning to waking up to the, to nighttime, basically, he would just only smoke blunts. So every time he would get here, it would tempt me to smoke more blunts too.
But what kind of stuff would you be smoking though? Because there's some that makes. I mean, like the one I smoked, I was like really stupid.
Well, you smoked fucking
cheap as.
No, you smoked that. What's it called when they put coke in it?
No.
What is it called? What's it called when they put coke in the weed in the blunt? Nah.
It's probably called lace.
It's lacing it, but there's a name for it too.
No, I don't know. The point is, I smoked a blunt, and that shit made me feel so stupid and so dumb that it made me not ever do it again.
What color is a blunt?
Brown?
Oh, okay.
I'm not like brown. I don't know.
Nah, I hate when people call joints blunts. Like just because you're smoking it like that, don't mean it's a blunt.
Well, obvio.
Yeah.
You look like Cerotito.
Oh, Fabian. Well, it's just us two today.
It's okay. We do amazing.
I prefer just being us two.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
I mean, we're still in the search of a third co-host, but like I'm not in a rush.
No, not me. I mean, I'm having a great time just me and you here.
And I wanted it to be a girl, but now I don't know if I just want it to be someone that just talks good. Like I'll be so down to have Pierre on.
Yeah, I love Pierre. He was amazing here.
Super.
He was great. Super good. But I think, we should have a female too, because I think it'll be a different aspect onto the show.
For sure. That's why I enjoyed when Marissa was here, because we kind of covered a lot of the
woman and
woman, mom.
Yeah.
Fupa gang.
Fanocha.
Mm-hmm. But then it's like now I'm realizing I also need someone that's.
Oh my god.
And that's no hate. Is that hate?
Well, Chris, that is really bad. She was going through a lot, and
she has a bright personality. I don't know about.
Common sense.
I don't know.
I mean, I try to break things down as simple as possible.
I just personally think she was going a hard time because she was going on a lot of personal stuff, and that's what I think.
I hate that excuse though, because you know why? Everyone's always going through personal shit.
I agree, and
all the fucking time.
Some people just don't have that. Like someone said, common sense, and it's hard for them to actually open up and say or separate whatever they're going through in life. They have to separate from pleasure or having a horrible day, or it's just hard for them. It's really hard. I mean,
or you just don't want to try.
She did try. She did really hard.
I don't think really hard.
I think she could have done more better.
Let's not make it about her. But I'm saying, like, a lot of people just want to join something when it's kind of already built. When they see something there, right? And maybe she did see something in the beginning, but like, it shit ain't gonna happen overnight.
It's not.
Overnight, I mean like 10 episodes. That's not overnight.
It's gonna take a year or.
But honestly, you just never know. You never know. It could be this episode next. We don't know. We don't. And I wouldn't say blow up because when Jenny commented on there, I had people hitting me up like, oh, yeah, it's your moment. And it's like, relax. Like,
it was fun. It was fun getting all that attention for a bit. Like they say, a 15-minute fame. But it was fun though. I really like that.
Well, I look at things differently. Like to me, the fact that she went on the page, she saw the name Siento, she saw our faces, so she's gonna have. I don't know if she'll remember it, but it has to be somewhere in her mind if she's gonna post it on her story.
Right.
So she put us in front of 2 million followers. Like, think about that.
That was a lot. Do you remember when I called you? Like, dude, this is what just happened. You're like, wait, what? And it was just funny. Yeah, it's like, go to Jenny's page, go see what just happened right now. And you're like, all right, hold on, bro. And he goes up, oh shit. And your expression was priceless. I loved it. Well, not your expression because I was on the phone with you.
Well, I thought I would, because it's crazy that I called it. Literally, the episode we did that, the part with Pierre, I said, wait till I put this reel out. I'm going to get her attention. And the fact that it happened. I was like, yo, that's so wild to me.
That's fucking crazy.
And because you tagged her in your story and she reposted your story, but think about how many times I've commented, I've DM'd her. Think how many times I've actually tried to get her attention like that and nothing. But the fact that she saw your video.
But you have to keep in mind, I posted the bomb ass pictures of her there too as well. I mean, your editing was amazing, and I did the background of it, like all her fucking sexiest pictures. I was also like, whoa, what the hell is that? So it caught your attention and my attention too as well.
I honestly think that she really liked it because I was showing love
a lot of love.
How she's not used to getting love shown to.
Yeah, you did an amazing job. Like actually.
And I'm a straight male doing it.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Bro, I have never seen a straight male bumping some Jenny 6ix9ine like that.
Yeah, you're right. I agree there. She has a lot of fans.
She has a lot of gay fans, right?
She does.
And a lot of women fans as well. So
a lot of girls
for me to just come out the gate and do that and play the hard records, play her sitting sideways freestyle, like she's probably like, yo, what the like this?
Where is this coming from?
Then I play the 69 to me and I'm rapping along to it. Like she's like, okay, this kid is different. Like he might be tapped in.
He's trying to call my attention, and she did.
And she did. So I'm not gonna say when that happens or when it does not happen. Like I just you guys are gonna see when you guys are gonna see, man.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, cause
that's gonna be a hot episode. Let me tell you that.
It's gonna be a good look.
It's gonna be the shit. It's gonna be amazing.
Best fucking podcast in the IE.
Okay, it's about the Riverside.
I've been saying that too, and I hate that numbers have to validate that. Numbers and views and like engagement and all that shit has to validate me saying that. But when I peep everybody else's shit from out here, not to like hate on what you guys are doing because everyone does what they do, but
right,
y'all quality is not the quality that I have. Right,
I totally agree with you.
The content in the podcast isn't what we do. But I be looking at the first thing I do when I see new podcasts, right? I go on Apple Podcasts because I want to see how long are they recording how long are their episodes. Every time I go to people's episodes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes. And I'm like, yo, we really potting. We out here for 2+ hours.
Well, let me ask you this question, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's 3 hours, 2 hours. But we talk a lot. We talk a lot of, we have subjects. We talk a lot.
Yeah.
People are like, why don't you guys do it for 30 minutes? I'm like, well, or an hour. Do you think you're going to have more views? I'm like, honestly, I don't know. But we should try to do just an hour. Let's see how that goes. But I think we're not gonna be able to talk as much as we want to because we're gonna literally have a limit.
What I need to start doing is making clips of certain parts of the pod. So every time we're talking about like a certain topic, just clip that 5-10 minutes and just upload that just by itself, right? Instead of doing the whole episode. Because I feel that, but that's what the point of the reels are, though. That's what the point of the social media stuff is. That. Because some people think they're tapped in just by seeing the videos.
Right.
They think, I listen to your pod. Like, what, the reels?
But see, that's what I mean. I'm like, are they just seeing the reels or they're actually going to listen to our whole thing? Because
let me ask you this, though. Would you rather be a podcast that the plays and the downloads are up? Or would you rather have your social media up? Because I think that's the trick a lot of times.
It is a trick.
That we see I go on certain podcast pages, their Instagrams, and they get I see 120 something, K on their videos. I see, they have 50,000 followers and shit like that.
Right.
But then you go on their plays and it don't resonate. They have 50, 100 plays.
No, I agree there. I agree with you. But I just think that 3 hours, some people come like, that's a long time. I'm like, well, just fucking listen to it.
Listen to 30 minutes every day.
True, but it's gonna be hard to catch up because every Wednesdays and Tuesdays we have to it's a new one, so it's too much. But I've been hearing a lot of people saying that it's just too much. It's like I'm trying to catch up and it's just a lot. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
And then that means that either we're not too fun and interesting for them to stay the whole time, or
it's not that. I just think
they're just not pod watchers.
It's just like it's 3 hours. It's just long. Why do you see the time limit? Just listen to it.
But see, the podcast that I listen to, I see 3 hours, I get excited. Mm-hmm. I'm like, cool. The longer the episode, the better for me. But I listen to podcasts, right? I'm really that's my thing to do. So I can see how some people they might just want to support us and you, but it's like, do I really want to sit here 3 hours? Probably not.
Well, I drive a lot, so I usually listen to our stuff, and
I like listening to it more than watching.
And it's just good listening to it. But the video, I do watch it, not the whole thing, because you know, like I got to do this or that.
Yeah.
You know? But when I'm in the car, I'm always like listening to it.
If you're watching it, that means that you have to kind of sit down for 3 hours
and see my facial expressions.
And that's just a movie. I don't want to sit through 3 hours. I didn't see Avatar for that reason.
That's amazing. Like we have audio and video, and not a lot of people have that. That's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah,
that's pretty amazing for me. So
I like listening.
I'm not complaining, but just
to me, podcasts are audio. It's just that in order to grow your brand even more, you need the video aspect of it. And obviously you have the video, so now you can do reels. Now you can do, because I mean I could do the reels with just audio and figure out and find certain little videos to put, like everyone makes those videos and they put like a clip of something and then they put their voice over it. And that's cool too, but nah.
This is better though.
Nah.
This is much better.
You need to see us, our faces and
expressions, everything.
Yeah. For the longest, like first season Overly Blunt was all audio. Season 2, I had video, but it was just one main angle, and then Conspiracy was strictly audio, and then this is audio and video. This is the first time I do audio and video.
It's a lot of cameras here too.
We need more. We need 2 more.
Where are you gonna put him at?
When anyone going that way,
that'd be pretty cool. I went over there and
then another one for the guests. So I can have my own
like right
cam
here,
because I hate sharing a cam with whoever comes through. Has to sit right here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind, but I get picky.
You're fine. Not bad though.
Anyways, Fabiano.
Hey, Chris.
What is up with you today?
Pretty good. I had an amazing 4th of July, by the way.
That on one of my ears. You good? Anyways, Fabiano, how's your week? How you been? How you doing? How you living? How was your 4th of July?
It was pretty good. I went to the beach, to Venice Beach. Let me tell you, that was early in the morning, and got a really cute tan. Kind of drunk, and I needed to come back home. And
you were on your thotty shit?
Yeah, it was. It was bad. Not that bad, but it was fun. I'm not gonna drink the day after. I have to go to work the next day because it's horrible with a hangover. It was bad.
Tell me about it.
How was yours?
It was actually solid. I went to my aunt's house, and I went to my aunt's house for the food because I knew she was on.
Where's this at?
Right here in Riverside, probably like 5 minutes from here. And my uncle makes the best like burgers, like handmade burgers. Not no fucking frozen patties. Like he grinds the meat up himself, and
wow.
Yeah. So he makes fire burgers. So he did that. He made ribs and all that shit too, but I don't fuck with the pork. And then they had some guacamole, chips and guac.
Did you burn any fireworks?
Nah, never that.
Why not?
I'm not a fan of that.
I mean, I didn't, but I just went somewhere to watch it.
But I was hanging out with my cousin earlier that day, and because I had to go pick up my car, because the day before was on the 3rd, but the 3rd I got fucked up on the 3rd, and I couldn't drive back home even though it's like a 5-minute drive. I just didn't want to risk it. It was hot, a lot of police out and about. So I called my mom. Well, my mom called me to tell me that the hill caught on fire right here.
Oh, really?
It caught on fire. Yeah.
Again? That shit always catches on fire, especially by Harupa too.
The Mount Rubidoux caught on fire.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But this one right here,
like
one in front of my house.
Oh, okay.
Is it bad?
It looked like someone was doing a ritual. It was like a big old circle.
Really?
Bro, you're too close again to the house, dog.
So she sends me a video, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm telling my cousin, and she calls me, and then I'm like, oh, can you pick me up? And she goes, why? I'm like, I'm too lit. And she's like, all right, go get you. So she came and got me. So then the next day, that same day, my cousin's like, oh, come over tomorrow. We're gonna have kind of salad and all that stuff, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, bet, say less. But then I got to tell my mom. She's like, tell your mom too to come through. So I told my mom, but she's like, oh, your aunt already invited me, so I'm gonna go over there. And I was like, all right, cool, bet. So I'm like, all right, I'll go over there too for the grub. So we went there, and then my tia ended up calling my mom for because she wanted to see my grandma. And my mom was like, "Oh, well, we're up the street right here, because her daughter's the one that the house I left my car at." So she was like, "Oh, well, we're here up the street. If you want to come by." So then I told my mom, I was like, "Hey, you want to stop by at Becky's before we go back home?" It was already like 7 p.m.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we ended up
late.
we went, and then obviously the family's there. Everything's it's cracking there a little bit. They're eating, and we had just ate. We're good, and yeah, I just thought it was fun, dope, because we were like in 2 different spots.
But this is the side of your mom's or your dad's side?
Both.
Oh, both.
So my aunt's house, the sister is my mom's sister, and then my other one is my dad's cousin.
Oh, wow. So you had a great time then.
Yeah.
Huh. I had a pretty
hit the bong like twice. I was off like I was cool. I was a little chilly. I was a little chill that whole day.
I can't. No bong for me. Sorry, perdón, no.
I can't smoke fire weed no more though like that.
Well, you're not a young chick no more, so.
That should just be heavy as hell, yo. Super heavy. I don't like that shit.
Well, at least you had a great time, and that's what matters.
Yeah, it was good.
But it was a lot of popping around here.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot of popping. But I don't do nothing for me though. I hate fireworks.
You do?
Like, I think it's just annoying. It's unnecessary.
I mean, it's because you don't want to spend money, or is it just because they're fucking loud?
I've never had a fascination for them. Even as a little kid, I never saw the big deal about fireworks.
Wow. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
How though? Like
the colors, the
You're
fire.
just like, oh, a pop. Cool.
Huh?
You're just like, oh,
Well,
a pop.
see, a lot of people just buy like those single. Like I like to have. There, obviously, we talked about it last time about the cakes. There's like 40 shots. I go to the sky.
You mean the
like,
K-pops?
No, they're called cakes. Well, they're like the big old ones that have like 46 shots or 300 shots, like nonstop. And there's people who just have the little single ones, like, oh, I'm like, that's it.
I hate watching fireworks in real life. So imagine everyone that's posting them doing fireworks. Skip.
Someone trying to take pictures of it. I'm like, why are you taking a picture of it?
Bro, it's just so pointless to me. Like, I get the fun in it, I guess, when you're around a bunch of people and everyone's just popping the fireworks and shit like that. But to me, it's like,
and I think it's because
don't
it's a holiday too. You know, everybody gets together and, you know, there's something to do at night to burn fireworks, and it just brings the family closer. So
you ever like watch the fireworks like with your man or something? Like some cute shit, like a blanket.
Like the dog.
You guys find
Did
a
you see
spot.
that? Did you see that guy who took his dog to see the fireworks and they're trying to find who he is because that was so cute?
No,
I saw it on Twitter. It was funny.
dogs and fireworks don't even mix.
I know, but it was cute because there's a picture of it and the guy, the dog was just like.
No, that's fucked up too. Dogs be going crazy. Dogs be hiding. Dogs be under the beds and shit. Nah,
No, not my dogs. But I didn't.
Leave
I
him
mean,
alone.
it's just no, we haven't done anything like that cute to go like, oh, let's go fireworks and just sit in the grass. We haven't done that.
Wow.
Yeah, not yet.
That shit whack.
I mean, I've done it in Disneyland, obviously, but not like, oh, let's get romantical and sit in the grass and see fireworks.
How's y'all 4th?
Yeah.
It was pretty lit.
Yeah, catch the fireworks too.
Yeah, we just lit some sparklers, but there was a lot of police drones in our neighborhood. We took
Really?
videos, yeah. So
That's against. They can't be doing that.
well, they're popping illegal fireworks,
Huh.
and they were catching them doing that. So
But no, they can't be doing that.
and they took pictures and everything. Dog, it was crazy.
That's a big loss.
The drone itself was flashing at the fireworks, the type they were popping,
You're
and it took a picture of their
lying.
address, and it got really close to the people, and I'm sure it took pictures of them too.
Well, that's a big lawsuit that they're gonna get
It's
because
something. Well, they're getting fined too.
wow.
Yeah,
I need to do my homework on that because that's
we have video. We'll show you videos.
holy shit.
They're finding people, fool.
Yeah.
No.
Other than
no
that, just some
mames.
sparklers, simple shit. My family's gone for the week, so we have the house.
All about
So,
yourself.
Yeah, we dog sitting right now, so
Do you have any fireworks in that house? Oh. Wait. You fell asleep, Chris? Come on. I went to work and because obviously I needed to go early in the morning and somehow there's people in the parking lot. I went in the morning doing fireworks in the fucking parking lot. I was
At
like,
work?
yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Well, all the lights were off because I got there super early. And I'm like, what is that over there? Literally in front of my work, they were just burning fireworks because the whole lot lights were off. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? These people have. I was cute. It was a couple. I was like, oh, that's so romantico. I love that. It was adorable, but yeah, that was funky though. I don't know. People are weird.
Oh.
You having a hard time or what?
No, I'm just caught off guard with all this shit.
It's okay.
But man, shout out to everyone out there listening right now. Hope everyone had a great holiday.
Yes.
Miss me with the whole, it's the white man's holiday. July is White History Month and all this shit. I don't care.
It's for those people who have
put
no
so
papers.
much care into these shits. Like, it's just a fucking holiday. Someone's making food. Go fucking eat.
And get drunk, free drinks, free beer, everything's
But
free.
technically, if you indulge in the activities, you're celebrating, right?
yeah,
So I think that's why some people. Yo, it's funny at work.
it's traumatic.
You remember the bread dude at work? That used to come. That used to come over. The black dude.
Yes. Yeah. The one who was always walking.
So yeah, so he
Vietnamese?
he comes in the other day and homegirl's like, I forgot his name. You remember his name? No, it doesn't matter. But he's like, hey, I'm gonna just say Bob. She's like, hey Bob. She's like, how's your she's like, got any plans for tomorrow for the 4th? He goes, nah, I don't celebrate that. I celebrate Juneteenth.
Wow.
That shit was funny to me. I overheard it, and then homegirl's like, yeah, we don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo either. I just blah 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 blah. It's all the white people that celebrate that.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, yeah, I feel you,
but I think it's just the purpose of having again.
Just turn up.
Yeah, have fun, enjoy yourself.
Because at the end of the day, none of it matters.
None of it matters.
As long as with your family having a great time.
Yeah.
Or your friends.
Or your friends, or your dogs, or your cats, or your goldfish.
It's sad that we kind of need holidays to do shit together, right? Because people are not just linking up throughout the week just to chill because we're cool and homies.
I do. I mean, well, with my family, like, hey, let's just go to Rosarito and have a great time.
You do that on a Tuesday?
Well, obviously not on a Tuesday, but I mean, maybe have dinner with my nephew or something, or my sister. Let's go eat sushi.
Right.
But not like a whole big old party. Come on, it's obvious.
I know, like when the holidays get here, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, a lot of people, they always say, oh, this is the few times of the year that I get to hang with family and I see them a lot. And it's crazy how we need just those days to
celebrate,
to just get together.
Yeah, it's sad
to come together, have an excuse to come together. Because throughout the whole year, everyone's busy, rat race, handling what they got to handle.
Do you prefer having the holidays on the weekend or on the week?
Week.
Why?
Get a day off.
That and that for sure. That and because it just feels like you have 2 weekends. Because Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, you kind of always lit, right?
Right.
Like those days are always kind of like
no matter what,
default. Yeah, something was going to happen. So to me, that's always a holiday. Those are holidays every week. But then when you got like right now, like this week, we had 4th of July on a Tuesday. People had long weekends. Saturday, Friday to Tuesday, and then 4 days later, it's the weekend again? That's pretty hard.
I don't know. A lot of people were like, oh, I'm just going to get Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday off. I'm like, well, why? Why so many days off? It's just weird how people have their schedules.
Well, because people are going to drink, and they don't have to do what you do and go to work all hungover.
It was kind of bad, y'all.
I bet.
I mean, I wasn't like a bad hangover. It was just like I can't drink like I used to before because I'm like, I'm getting fucking old. So I got to chill the fucking drinking. Bad.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either. I'm just getting old, guys.
B.O.P.
It's not this.
How about you if you connect the wire from over there? Unplug it.
Y'all boo-boo. Y'all turned down. Y'all thirsty. Quiero saber algo nuevo.
Soy maricón.
No homo, no maricón. Smoking on that private grown. It put me where I belong. And I got that cheese, provolone, mozzarella. Fuck up for an hour long.
Oh, okay.
Then you take a shower, gone. Sorry, baby, but I'm in the I don't want to be bothered zone. Yeah.
Wow.
Swagger stupid.
You're getting good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, let's get this motherfucking show started,
Let's get
yo.
started, yeah.
Hey, turn me up, though, on the laptop, please. This shit really fucking with me. I can't hear it on both ears. Shout out to everyone tapped in right now listening to Sorry No Lo Siento. I appreciate you. I do. I may not show it, but I do. I do.
Trust me, he does.
Well, I can't say I don't appreciate y'all, right?
Well, no, like, you do, but he doesn't show it.
That's the thing I hate about this whole shit. You gotta be politically correct. You gotta fucking be likable. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you right here listening to Sorry No Lo Siento, giving you our unwanted thoughts and opinions in Spanglish, though.
Ooh. Tenemos que hablar mal español aquí porque sí se llama el show Sorry No Lo Siento. Mi nombre es Fabián.
Got Fabzilla in the building. Got Chris X Matt in the building. Mayori in the building. Renizi in the building. Team getting smaller and smaller.
Oh, don't say that. Oh.
Hey, what does Drake say?
No sé.
Keep a small circle so the blunt get back quicker.
Ooh. Fuck it, let's smoke a blunt right now then. Just kidding.
Let's fucking go. Turn up. How do you say turn up in Spanish?
I'm gonna don't. That's a tough one.
D.
What?
How do you say it in Spanish?
It's
Turn is prender. Prendete para arriba.
But there's a slang for it. I don't know. So hay que perrear.
Perrear, I was gonna say that too.
See.
And Winder in the building.
Woo woo.
It's always nice when we have audience, huh?
Yes. Yes.
That's what Lily needs to be doing. She's chilling back there. Being our runner, getting us drinks and shit, you know?
Do you hear that? That's amazing. Pay attention, Lily. We're definitely have a cute topic about that one. Chai.
Vibe out with us, man. You could be in the car right now listening. You could be at the gym working out listening. You could be doing laundry, cleaning up the house. Have us on YouTube on, but you won't be hearing nothing right now because you don't get no music on YouTube. You gotta go to Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google, wherever the fuck you listen to your audio at.
So you can have a best listening time.
The best experience is audio.
Yes.
Video, you just see pretty faces, you know?
Pretty faces. I don't know about that. I'm kidding. Me paso de verga a veces, ¿no? Estás guapo, güey. Estás guapo.
Let's fucking go, yo. If you know, you know. Throwback.
This is back like when I was going to La Puente. I mean, yeah, Buena Park.
That should go, though, huh?
Yeah.
Balancio.
Hey.
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 Hey. Hey.
Reggaeton was really big back in the days.
Bad Bunny brought it back.
Not the same like this. Bad Bunny brought a different taste of music back, but it's all right. It's all right.
Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Sorry No Lo Siento.
Choo-choo.
This sound on my headphones is really fucking with me.
I know it is. Stupid peaks. I'm really mad about that shit now. Whoa.
La canción.
Sorry, no lo siento.
No lo siento, sorry, no lo siento, no lo siento, no lo siento, sorry, no lo siento, no lo siento, no lo siento. Peace and blessings, family.
Sorry, no lo siento.
Sorry, no lo siento.
Sorry, no lo siento. ¿Qué es eso?
Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Sorry No Lo Siento. Yo soy tu host, Cristóbal X Mateo. Tengo el Fabiano aquí, la Mayori aquí, el Ranizi aquí.
Wow.
I gotta just put L and la in front of anything, and it makes it Spanish.
I don't know what to say right now. That was pretty good, actually.
Cause I talk Spanish, fool.
Well,
I don't know.
Kind of broken down with Spanish, though.
Big pocho vibes.
Really
big no
pocho.
sabo kid.
Are you forgetting your Spanish, or are you getting better on your Spanish? Because your mom's here.
I mean, I talk to my grandma, but it's hard to talk to her because she don't listen, and I hate yelling. She can't hear you. I'll be telling her shit, and she'd be like looking at me and laughing, and I'm just like,
oh, pobrecita, déjala.
And then she, I think she feels bad that she can't hear, so she thinks she makes up what she thinks she hears, and then she repeats it, and I'm just like, just never mind. I'm like, Mom, you tell her. My mom, le dijo que.
Yeah, okay, gracias, mijo. Oh, pobrecita, déjala. No
Well,
tiene la
because she
culpa
has hearing aids, right? But she went into the shower with them the other day, so they don't work.
I hope. What the fuck? Is she okay?
I mean, she didn't get electrocuted.
Oh, thank God she
But it's
did
funny
it.
because we went to the movies, right? Like a month ago, and then my mom can control the volume on her phone.
Wait, shut up. You can do that now?
Yeah, you can control the volume on
You're
the phone.
lying.
So
That is fucking...
So when we went in the theater, my mom put it up, and then that shit is loud as fuck. She's like, oh, shit. She took him out. And she's all like, "Está muy recio." I'm like, Mom, you put that shit loud. It's just loud in here already.
Really?
That's she had to put it like on 2 or 3.
Pobrecita, mi abuelita.
Shout out to everyone that got a grandma out there that's going through it, man.
Oh, mine's in Mexico.
We had this conversation already, but the older they get, the more kid-like they get.
Yeah.
And it's a trip to see. It's a trip to see like the full circle in life.
And we're gonna be there. Watch.
From womb to tomb.
I know. I hope someone will take care of me. I don't know.
Yo, my tia had that. My tia was crying about that the other day because she realized like it hit her. You know, because she realized she saw my grandma because they moved over there by my mom, right? And they've been more like hanging out with her, and she's realizing like, wow, she needs help, but at least she has, my mom that not even her daughter, but that's helping her. So she starts thinking like, which one of my kids is gonna like help me? And she started crying over that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And if she honestly don't think none of her kids would take her.
And if it's sad that if she's thinking like that right now, then that's an issue. She probably needs to.
Well, you also start realizing that you've been a shitty person. So like, who is gonna want to take care of me if I'm a bitch? If I talk all this shit, my tia's bitchy, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
To everybody, even to their.
Oh, let's get into these topics, bro. Because this, the ad I'm talking about is the one that pulled up last week, right? I'm not gonna say too much because I know people be listening, especially family be listening.
Oh,
but they pulled up with the smoke. With the smoke, they pulled up. You remember you weren't here for that episode when I talked about my cousin trying to give her baby my dad's name, right?
I listened to it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, her mom, she came, and they came into town to pick up some shit that they left because they used to live right next door to me, so they came to pick up some shit that they left here, that they didn't take with them to South Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm. So
they came. And they were gonna drive to where she lived, where her daughter lives, which is in Arizona. So they get here, and the whole time I'm thinking like, mom was like, because they hadn't said anything to us, but I know my cousin sure had already went over there and told them the text that I sent. But I already know how they are too, and she gonna exaggerate it. She gonna put more sauce on it than what it is, right? And I already know how my tia is. Like we know them from the back of our hand, bro. Like if anybody knows them, it's us. Like we've been with them forever. Like we just know their habits, their patterns. Like how they react to things, how they go about things. So I caught all this shit. I caught it before it even happened, right? So she pulled up though.
Here, your house.
She pulled up here. She came in and like I got out of my room and I went to the living room and she's like, "Hi, Matthew," and I'm just like, and I didn't even say hi back.
You did or you
I didn't.
Why?
Because like I already know what type of time she was on.
And that's where you fucked up right
and
there.
Literally right after, and I don't give a fuck, right after she gonna say, tell my mom, I went back into my room and she told my uncle shook my hand too, but he gave me like that shake that's like, I'm just being courteous and giving you a handshake, but
respect.
They want the smoke, right? So they come in, I go back to my room and then I hear my tia saying, pues comadre, antes que empezamos a agarrar las cosas, quiero hablar con ustedes porque no me pareció lo que and quiero que Matthew esté aquí también. So then I heard my name and I come outside and I'm just posted behind my mom like, all right, like let's bet, like I'm with the shit. So I love that they put up and we're like, let's get to it because it's like this is my type of time. Like let's go, let's get into the smoke. And bro,
oh my god, what happened?
it was just exactly what I thought. Like my aunt, they play victim all the time. And that's why I wanted to get into playing the victim, right? Because I think it's so hard to argue with people that don't take accountability and are playing the victim. Because it got to a point when they started telling their version of the story, and I stopped them. I was like, because I knew they were lying already off the bat. So I told my mom, I was like, see this what's the point of having a conversation with them if they're not gonna own up to anything?
Right.
And when I said that, my uncle, he's a pussy. I'm not gonna lie. He's right away he left. He walked out the house.
Oh, he walked out of the house?
Okay. And he walked out.
Oh, hell no.
Walked out. So he left his wife in here crying up a storm, talking about like, my daughter's been trying to have this baby and and exactly what I said. I said, remember when I said that I can see them saying that if they lose the baby, it's gonna be my fault.
Wait, they said that?
My aunt's already talking about like, she's having complication with the baby. She's in and out the hospital. She's not doing good.
Oh, it's maybe she's not meant to have a kid then. I mean, not being
But
mean.
but my aunt's lying. She's not. She's not.
Oh.
She's not going in and out the hospital. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're trying to guilt trip us.
Just because the name?
Because they felt a way that we called them out on their bullshit. On that text message I said, like, you ain't slick trying to call your baby what you're trying to call it, boy or girl, because you want people to call the baby Chris. And I just felt disrespected, bro. Like, they came here talking about, like, my aunt's like, oh, your Theo feels away because you guys didn't call him for Father's Day. And it's like, yo, did you guys even consider how we feel on Father's Day?
Maybe because you lost your dad.
Like, this is our second Father's Day without him, but, like, you guys won't consider that shit. And it's always them. It's never us. And and it's always been like that our whole life. But what really got me really upset, bro, was the way my mom pussied out the whole fucking time.
So your mom didn't say anything?
My mom's just like, oh, no, comadre, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I hope you said something.
Well, no, because I wasn't the one that she was talking to, right? She was talking to my mom. My mom's whole argument is that, like, we know they lie. What's the point of going back and forth?
Regardless, that's your mom. I would have said something. I would have stopped this conversation right there. I'm like, no, this is not going to happen here. You're coming to my fucking house.
Thank you.
Talking this bullshit? Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you.
I would have said that. And you should have backed up your mom.
Well,
regardless.
No, but see, yes and no, because first is my tia. If my tia would have been in here, it's different. I would have gone out, I would have told him shit. But tia is like, I'm not gonna go up, nah. Cause I would have, bro. But at the same time, she's not having the convo with me. She's having it with my mom. I'm not saying my mom was like, oh, I just hated my mom's energy. Like, I was like, really, mom? You gonna let this shit happen? I got so pissed,
I think
bro.
your mom just doesn't want to be involved with anything because it's already a drama enough. But if I was you, I would have said something. This is just my opinion. I would have just stopped this bullshit.
I was behind my mom. Every time my aunt would say some shit, I would just be laughing, cracking like a laugh, like, okay, rolling my eyes, like, okay. And I'm over here texting my brothers, right? Because if anyone knows, like, my family, bro, especially my brother Mark, like, that fool is the most innocent person ever. That fool doesn't lie. He's like the nicest, the complete opposite of me, right? Mm-hmm. He's the one that told us like the shit that had gone down over there back in South Carolina before my aunt and Theo got here. So when they started telling us like, Mark came to our house and he was just very upset and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's not even fucking Mark and y'all know that shit. So I'm texting my brothers like, yo, they said that you said did this happen and this. And they're like, that never happened. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, I know. I already know how they are. So I know they're trying to flip the whole thing to where now it's us, right? My cousin had told my mom she was 1 month pregnant. She was coming up with the name of the, she didn't know what the name of the baby was going to be. My tia was in here crying about like, no sé por qué importa eso si, like, we don't even know if it's going to be a boy yet. Bro, yesterday they announced that it's a boy.
Oh my
They've been
God.
fucking known. They've been known.
So
she was never 1 month when she told my mom. She was a few months actually. It was just in her, she felt guilty about it. That's why she wanted my mom's kind of approval, okay, by like, oh, I told my tia, so it's cool. I can name him whatever I'm going to name him.
So what happened in the end?
What do you mean?
So they're going to call him Chris?
I don't know. I mean...
So nothing got solved in the end?
Like I said in that episode, bro, we set the boundary. We told them we don't fuck with this. We're not liking this. Now, if she goes and does it, because we can't tell you what you name your baby. We don't know. We don't own these names. We don't have that shit trademark or nothing like that. Right. So you go and do what you're going to do. But now if we feel away and stop talking to y'all, then not you know why. But they avoided all that to happen by just flipping the script and saying that. Because my tia was like, if you guys felt any type of way, you should have told me or her dad. Why'd you go tell her while she's pregnant? Like, that's not even right to tell a pregnant lady. And I'm just like,
So
yo.
let me ask you this question. So let's say if they never brought this drama and they just, the child was born and it's a boy and they called him Chris, would you be pissed? But they never told nobody.
Yeah.
You'll still be pissed.
Yeah. And not pissed to the point where
not pissed, but you'd be bothered by the fact that they call him Chris and it's obviously my dad's name.
Where were these flowers from my dad when he was alive, yo? That's why it's so disrespectful to me. You guys champion my dad, but why didn't you name your first kid that when my dad could have met her first kid and be like, oh, I named him after you, Theo, like,
But just know that if it's a boy and they call him Chris, it's not the baby's fault.
No, I know.
Yeah, just want to make
I know that, but maybe I'm gonna call him baby. Where's the baby at?
Hey, baby. My name is Chris. No, it's
So,
baby.
so that's why it was hard. That's why it was so hard to have that argument. I ended up leaving because I just was so mad at how my mom was handling the situation. Right? I was so mad at her, and then she goes and she starts fucking helping them outside, get this shit. And I'm like, Mom, aren't you working right now? Aren't you on the clock? And she goes, No, it's okay though. Actually got me so fucking mad, bro. And then she comes back inside and she goes, I wasn't helping them. I was just being out there. I'm like, Mom, don't talk to me right now. I don't want to talk to you. I was like, I'm mad.
But you can't be mad at your mom.
Yes, bro, because when they weren't around, it was like on some, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
But I think you need to talk to your mom to the side and tell your mom, hey, Mom, you know what?
Well, you guys were on the same page about the situation to begin with, right? And then seeing your mom act how she acted kind of set a different tone in your mind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see where you're coming from with that.
The energy was not there. Like my tia over here talking about like, oh, I love your kids, comadre, blah, blah, blah. And my mom's like, yo, también quiero tuyo. And I'm like, no, fuck all that soft tone energy, bro. I told my mom, I'm like, you gonna let her cry and play a victim in our house? Like, yeah, but you know how they are. It's like, it doesn't even matter even arguing with them. And I'm like, I know it don't matter arguing with them because they don't take accountability. So what is the point, really, right?
It's crazy how they decided to take time to come out here to argue about the name again.
Well, they were holding on to it. Because I guess they've been knowing when it first went down, they knew about it.
I think what it is just they want clarity. They just want to be comforted with that name.
Well, they got clarity.
They
didn't get an answer.
No, what it is that they don't like people calling them out on their shit. That's really what it is.
And I think you should have stepped in and called shit out to them and tell them the truth. And you didn't. Because if you would have...
But it's too much. It's too much
there's
truth,
already
baby.
drama going on with it right now, going on with the name and everything. But if you would have stepped up when they were here...
But what's the point if they're not going to be like, you're right, or yes... They're gonna keep everything I said. They're gonna deny it. And
right.
They're gonna.
I just feel like in every conversation, every fight, there's always a way how you speak to somebody and how you come up to them and the vibe to them. Now, if you would have come up to them and was like, "Hey, you know what?" Sincerely, like a different tone of voice and talk to them, like whoopie doo this and that, they'd have been more understanding instead of you just lashing out them. Make sense what I'm saying?
So now I was gonna go in, bro. I wanted to go into just all the shit they were saying.
I guess because I'm too trying to be a peaceful person sometimes.
Talking about like my tío, le está doliendo mucho a su hermano, no, since la muerte de Cristóbal and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, so how do you think we feel then? He's sad because he lost a brother. We lost a father. And that's the thing that pisses me off, bro. They just never consider how other people are feeling or and even when I said about the text, when I sent the text out, I wasn't gonna send that text out. My little brother texted me saying, hey, you're not going to tell her anything because we know you would. And I'm like, well, y'all really feel away like that? Because I felt away, but not to the point where I wasn't going to say something because of the fucking name, right? But then they felt away, so I was like, I bet, I'll say something then. So that's why I sent her the text. And she made my mom cry too by giving her that news on Mother's Day.
What a bitch.
But I already know how my cousin is, bro. Like, I know them. Like, bro, trust me, I fucking know how they are. And that's what they hate, that we actually know how they react to shit. And how they are with shit. They never take accountability ever. So that's why I was like, what? I told my, that's why I said that. I was like, what's the point of arguing or the discussion if you guys are not going to own up to
I don't know.
I
feel your mom's vibe and I think she just wants peace. That's all she wants. She doesn't want an argument because obviously they're part of the family and she doesn't want.
Well, she already knows that.
Yeah, regardless of what. Regardless of what they're still going to do it.
They're still going to do it. So it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Or else they're going to give them an excuse like, oh, they're under the trenches again.
Yeah, so just let it be and let it happen. If it happens, well, guess what?
We cool with it. Like my siblings were like, we're cool, never talking to them ever again. Like
then there it is.
Yeah,
that's it.
We don't mind.
But it just sucks that your family and they should be more understanding of the situation, how you feel, and vice versa too as well. But obviously, it tells you a lot that they don't give a fuck and they're gonna continue to do what they want to do. So,
and like that's like my mom even told her one time. She told my cousin, she was like, "See, I can't really get mad at you because I don't even know if my kids are gonna, have kids to even pass that name down. But it's still like Yo, we're always in a grief, but it's like, yo, just let my dad rest in peace, yo. Yeah,
Right.
you have a dad that's alive and well.
Call him in.
Why not honor him?
Right.
But now my dad dead, so we're gonna honor him. But what was the honor when he was alive? It's a lot of.
It is a lot of bullshit. It is. But again, ¿qué se lo va a hacer? Nada.
So do you think it's possible to have a conversation with people that play the victim, that don't take accountability?
No.
No, it's a waste of time.
I think it's possible.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It just depends on the
Yeah, I
individual.
got a mic.
Yeah, he needs a mic. I just think it's possible. It is possible. But as long as like I said, as long as you spoke your mind.
Do you come to a middle ground or no?
I would come to a middle ground if you know how they are and
they
how
understand it.
Well, no. So my stepmom, she's bipolar and she always plays victim with a lot of things, but that's because she's bipolar.
Yeah,
but
she's bipolar.
But then there's moments where she's normal, and I know when she's normal, and she still plays victim. She likes bringing up names, bringing up past, making it seem like changing the story. And when they change the story, it brings up old drama, and it's like no one trying to hear that, you know. So
I mean, she is bipolar, and it's not trying to like
Nothing's ever her fault.
right. I mean,
nothing's ever her fault though.
wow.
You see, I'm a type of person that I'm not saying I'm always right, but I know I'm not always wrong either.
Do you know when you fucked up? And
First, yes. I think everyone knows when they fuck up. Some people just don't take accountability for it.
I
And
agree.
they blame others for it.
They blame.
That's the
They try
problem.
to
That's my
flip it
problem.
on everyone else
So-
besides
That's my problem.
themselves.
So remember that I had it with my coworker about the whole situation that I said something and she changed the whole thing around and blame it on me that I said it and she lied. So I did confronted her about it because I couldn't hold it no more. So I told her, hey, like, what's up? Like,
Yeah.
and she still didn't. She's starting to play the victim here. I'm like, bitch, come on. But as long as I said my piece and I know what I said and I
Walk away from it.
walk away, I did.
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
like, you take it how it is, and if you don't get it, then you're a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
I'm done. You're not gonna. Our friendship is not gonna be the same no more.
Case closed. That's
is.
all. That's all.
But as long as you walked away by telling yourself the truth and you spoke the truth, that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Yep.
You fucked up. You lost a friend. That's it. Adios.
I think it's so much better to have a conversation with people that they can, look at themselves in third person and be like,
Yes,
okay,
and I agree
this
with
shit
you.
didn't. I know where I fucked up, or
Because there's some people are just so stubborn and they're so prideful, and they're not gonna come down. Like fuck you, no.
and that's
Even
them.
when they're wrong too.
I've never heard them say, "My bad, I was wrong." Oh yeah, you were right. It's always, oh well, because this happened. Oh well, it's
Yeah,
like,
they
yo,
bring
what's
up
so
old shit.
what's so bad about just saying, you know what, I fucked up. I didn't realize it. Not even
You
like
gotta
not
move
even like an
forward.
act, not even an action, just something that you say. They never take it back and be like, damn, you were right. No, my bad. Like I shouldn't have said that or this or that. It's always some.
They
Well,
want-
I said that because.
Oh, there's always a but.
It's always a
But
but.
do you remember this? I'm like, but let it fucking go. Move forward.
So
It's just annoying. But I think they're already they're never gonna change. They're never gonna change.
they're never gonna change
Until something bad
But
happens
that's
to their
sad.
life.
That's sad to me because I feel like the older you get, I know it's obviously the older you get stuck in your ways. But I also feel like the older you get, you should do a lot more self reflection.
Yeah.
And the older you get, you should be like, damn, back in my younger days,
Yes.
this relationship fell off because I went about it like this. But with them, they're never gonna put themselves in that position to be
Right.
like, damn, my nephews and the kids of my favorite brother
Are feeling a certain way.
because of how we no, it's it's a fucking name. I never said that. When you fucking clearly the thing about my uncle, bro, is that he taunted my sister when they were eating at the dinner table, right? Because my sister right now trying to get pregnant too, and he gonna tell my sister, that his daughter's gonna have a tobalita. Well, my dad's name is Tobal, right? So they're like, oh, he shouldn't have a tobalita. And my sister was like it just felt like he was throwing it in their face, like, oh, she's gonna name him Chris before you get to name. If you have a boy, before you get to name it anything,
Right.
like what has the Chris in it. That's what it felt like. So he said that, and when he pulled up here, they were like, he nunca dijo eso. He never said
he just
that.
walked out,
And
too.
that's when I said, see, mom, what's the point of having this conversation if they're not gonna own up to it? Because what's so bad about saying, I did say we're gonna have a tobalita? Because it's not bad, but what's so bad about just admitting that shit?
Right.
Because they know, because in their head, this whole drama happened because my uncle taunted my sister. To them, that's what it is. And it's like, that's not even the fucking issue. Like, and honestly, the issue is with me. Like, why are you taking this shit out with my mom and my siblings? Like, I sent the text.
Because they know that you're going to fucking go
turn
off
up. Exactly, bro.
And they're too scared to confront you. And they're not going to do it. So what they do is they go through your mom. Because your mom is going to be that mean person. She'll be like, oh, pues sí, no, okay, sí entiendo.
They pick the path of sympathy than the path of truth.
They know where to get.
They know where to go.
Yeah,
that's why they attacked my brother by himself when the nice one by himself before they did it around anybody else.
But you'll see it. People are gonna change, and your brother will probably go crazy on them. Watch.
Oh, my brother already. My brother ride with my mom, so he's already telling like I'm not because right now he's my uncle's like golf buddy and shit like that. Like everything my dad and my brother used to do, he's doing it now with my uncle. And even that, I don't like how they use that excuse of. They told my brother, oh yeah, we moved over here because of you. And I'm like, don't be fucking telling him that shit. Because y'all moved over there because you guys didn't think my mom was going to take my grandma back. That's really what it is. Wow. They were trying to, because bro, our whole family,
still lives
they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed because it's like, like my mom was with her when it's not even her mom. Like, why isn't she has 2 other sons that are alive and they don't want her.
But that sucks. That's your mother.
I know that. So they're embarrassed. They try to escape all this family drama by moving closer to my mom. And then when my mom told them, oh, I'm bringing back my suegra, they were like, are you sure? Like, why? They don't be helping my mom like that with her.
That's your mom.
Exactly, bro. It's his mom, and he still don't give a fuck. He walked in that same day about when they walked in. He and my grandma was like, so no vas a saludar?
Do they even give money to your mom? It's like, oh, here's like,
bro, never our
here's
whole
like
life.
$500 for taking care of my mom.
They've always felt like we're like the rich ass family that got all the fucking cash in the world. Like, just because my dad's an engineer, oh, he got it. And they always thought that my dad was getting assistance from the government for her shit. We never got nothing from the government.
Your mom can still get it right now.
Well, now she's taking advantage of that shit for sure.
Okay, good.
My grandma got the food stamps now.
Oh,
she got her hearing aid for free. She got like her dentures for free.
That's good. I'm happy for her.
And my mom works for insurance, so she knows. Like she knows.
Good.
Yeah, so she's not stupid like that. But before we had the cash, but neither one of my dad's brothers ever was like, "Yo, how much do you need for my mom? Here's $300 for her."
I think you should. I mean, do you think if your mom reach out, they'll be like, "Oh, pues aquí unos $100."
Nah, they won't.
I feel like your mom should do that. Let's see what happens. So your mom can realize, like, you know what?
Well, my mom's also the type that's like, I don't need y'all. I'm gonna show you I don't need you guys. And I think that's what gets them more pissed too, though. My uncle, my aunt over there, that they moved over there realizing they thought that my dad did everything, bro, for us. Like they thought that he was the smart ass one we have what we have. So when they moved over there, because when they first moved over there, they had to live with my mom for a little bit until their house was ready. Right. So when they lived with my mom, they realized, damn, like comadre, like you tienen las pilas, like you no te dejas, like you really know what you're doing out here, right? Because they don't talk good English. Like, my mom talks perfect English and Spanish. She's just smart, right? My mom's not gonna.
She's a smart cookie.
She knows the system, not how to play the system, but she just knows the shit that
you need to
handle.
do what
my uncle, my aunt, they're like, oh, it is what it is. They don't care to look into shit. They can be getting raped on a utility bill and they don't know the difference. Wow. They're that type of people. They're not smart like that. They're illiterate. They don't know how to read or write or nothing like that. So my mom's always the one that's like handling shit. And even when my dad was alive, like my mom still handled everything. My dad was just like, handle, like you can do what you want. I'll just bring the money in.
But then in the day, look at it this way: your mom is doing amazing with your grandma, and
no.
Well,
no, because my grandma, the way my grandma treats my mom is it hurts. Because she doesn't realize, wow, someone that's not even my fucking daughter or blood is really holding me down.
Right.
And she still gives because my mom always tells her, just don't fight me. Because she still thinks my mom doesn't have her best interest. She still thinks she's trying to get money off of her. And my mom's like, I don't get shit for you. My grandma's telling, bro, right now that my grandma's here, she's telling all our family members that my mom's getting a hell of money for taking care of her. My mom's not getting 1 cent, dog. She's not getting no money for taking care of her.
Money is your grandma's, right?
Or her little $800 she gets a month.
So if they're bitching and complaining about it, mándalos para allá con ellas, con los hijos.
But my mom she's just a good person, bro. Like
I know she is.
And she does it honestly for my dad. Like your dad gave us all this shit. The least I can do is handle his mom till she leave, but she only has probably like a decade left, right?
Well, you never know.
You never know, but I'm just assuming a decade.
Right.
She's about to be 90.
Wow. 90?
90. Shit. So that's the only part that hurts. That just seeing the way my grandma doesn't trust her, bro. Sleeps with her fucking wallet under her pillow because she thinks my mom's taking her money.
Maybe she's waiting for the tooth fairy. I'm just kidding.
Like and that's the part that hurts me. That it's like people are not seeing that, and like, yeah, my mom's always arguing, and I tell my mom, like, Mom, just ignore her. Like, who cares? But I can see how my grandma says shit on purpose just to get under our skin sometimes.
Maybe that's who she is, and there's nothing you can do about it.
It is who she is.
But if y'all know about it, then just let her be. Because you're gonna have a fucking dolor de cabeza trying to make someone who doesn't want to change, and they're like stubborn.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just gotta, you know what? Fuck it. It's what it is. You have two options. You take her out, leave her somewhere else, or continue the road until se va. You know.
It was just a lot of
it's a lot of drama, but
family drama for sure.
But
I just never thought I would break away from them like that. Like I haven't been closest to my cousin in a long time, so it didn't really hurt me. But the only one that does hurt me is her brother, because I was super close to him.
Look, if your cousin understands, he'll come around, and if he doesn't, guess what? He's lost.
Oh, and then
as long as you communicate with him.
This goes to our next topic.
What is it?
Family that sides with family. Like I text him about a week ago or something about, yo, you better get your passport so we can do, because his birthday is 4 days before mine.
Yeah.
Unless we can do something fire for our B-Day. And he didn't text me back. So I told my mom, and he goes, oh, you know how he is though. He's riding with his sister. And then the thing that gets me pissed off is like, yeah, I get it's your sister, but you know how your sister is. You know she a liar. You know she exaggerates. You know she's dramatic.
I think you need to reach out to your cousin, talk to him. If it's a one-to-one or over the phone, but a text is not going to do any justice. You need to talk to him. There's always two sides of the story. Remember that, not
That's
just
true.
one side.
But I always felt like he's never given me that vibe of like a cousin I can really talk like deep shit with.
Well, maybe I don't know. You have to honestly reach out to them.
Like I feel like I mean I can, but I feel like you try to avoid the conversation too.
I've been in several situations with my family when it's like, oh fuck, do I pick up my family or do I pick on what I believe and what is right? And usually what I do is what I believe is right. I'm gonna go with that. I have a lot of common sense. I'm not just because my sister said this, and I'm just gonna go with my team sister. Like, no, I need to hear their side too. And I'm gonna listen to your side. Now, if I think it's sketchy or fucking bullshit, or if you ain't being honest with me, te voy a mandar a la verga. I'm like, simple as that. My sister is number one, but I'm gonna listen to her shit, and from there, I'm gonna decide where to go.
You see, I think like that too, but not everyone does that. That's what I mean.
Yeah, and that's the problem with a lot of fucking families, especially Mexican families. They're fucking idiots. They're just so prideful. It's like, oh,
And not even so prideful. I just think a lot. You know what? People hate confrontation.
They do, but we have to. Well, I do it.
I like it too.
I like it because it solves something.
But with him, I just feel like he's gonna ride with his sister because they're like the bestest of friends, right? Like that's his ride or die. Always been since they were little, which is fine. I'm not kidding you up to be like, yo, pick her or me.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I know that's your sister. Keep talking to her, but why does our beef and drama
let me
have
ask
to
you
interfere
this
with our
question.
relationship?
You and your cousin have this big old bond, right? Mm-hmm. Is it just you or just him is like, oh, he's my cousin, I just have to get along with him? Or do you feel that he actually has like really good bond with you?
We've had out of all three of them, I've been the closest to him.
So I think
we're the same age, we like the same type of music.
Just reach out to him and just tell him your opinion. And as long as you told him how you feel, and if he gets that from you, and if he doesn't, well, there's your answer.
But doesn't it go back to what speaks louder, actions or words? You didn't text me back. And it wasn't even about the situation. It was just about vacation shit.
I know, but maybe, did you ever thought about it? It's like you have Metro piece of shit. Never got the message.
No, I know he has good service and shit.
We don't know. Maybe he was on vacation.
That's just that delivered, bro. He got it.
Okay, well, you just don't give up. Don't give up. Call him.
Nah.
Leave a message. And well, ahí está, güey. Te estoy diciendo que hagas algo because you like your cousin. Then do it. If not, then pues mándalo a la verga también.
Well, yeah.
You give me anxiety right now. Fuck.
Well, yeah, lo mando a la verga when I'm not sending him to la verga. I'm not.
An
doing
example,
that.
like my cousin. Remember, I told you I had a big old beef with my cousin because I went to Mexico and she didn't include me in anything, and I stopped talking to her. I fucking blocked her from social media, but it's still my aunt, and I love that relationship I had with her. Yes, she's the one who started this shit. Yes, she doesn't fucking admit what she did. She hurt my fucking feelings, but I still reach out. I reach out, and finally we're talking again because I reach out to her.
But do you see her often?
Yeah.
See that, and that's why you have the conversation. Bro, since my cousins have moved, I probably see him maybe once a year.
But yeah, you have to realize the thing I have with my tia, the relationship was fucking amazing. We talked every day. This is not, well, she lives in La Puente, but I don't see her every day. I see her like, oh, when there's an event, or I invite her to come over here, or she goes over there, or vice versa, you know? But it's like, I love being around her and the family. Mm-hmm. So I make an effort to reach out to her and fix this, that it's like, dude, I can't let you go because I love you so much.
But you see her on the regular. She's close to you, so it makes sense to piece it up because she's around. Me and my cousins, I'm not going to Arizona, bro. I don't. So that's why I think it's like me duele, but not too much because it's out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
You know?
So it's not the problem you have to
like
fix.
if I knew he was in town, hey, I'll hit him up. Yo, let's piece it up. Let's talk or something. But because
at the same time, it's that if he wants to do it too as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I get what you mean. Talk about. I get all that, but like I think when you know how people are and like how they react to certain shit, I think you know when to just leave it alone.
So what you gonna do right now for your cousin then?
Nothing, because him not texting me back tells me all I need to know.
I guess I'm trying to be a peacemaker here, but
sometimes I think he won't hit me up closer to our birthday. Say, yo, I got my passport. Because the last text I sent him was...
So if he did that, you'd be down to go anywhere with him?
That shows me you're not mad. That tells me you're not mad.
It's interesting.
Because he's trying.
Not because he's trying, because you're trying to go on vacation. So obviously trying to be around me for a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you think that he'll...
think we're gonna be on vacation and have awkward...
I don't know. If I got a message like that after I send you a message and you didn't answer my message after like a week and after that almost to my birthday, hey, let's go. I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm not gonna stop everything just for you, just because you suddenly got this. Okay.
Yes, my cousin came closer we get to October. Hey, I got my passport. We lit. But then if I already got my shit set in stone, I could be like, well, yeah, you never hit me back, so my bad. We got some shit planned. But that still tells me, oh, he was down. Like he's still down. He's still down for the connection.
I guess we both think different. So I would have said no. If you really care, you would answer me, even if it was like an hour later after I sent you the message. A fucking week later? No, mijo. No. Unacceptable.
I mean, I'm the same way, kind of. I don't always respond right away to shit.
Well, no wonder you guys get along.
Because think about it, like because we were already talking about vacation. So then I hit him up when I went last week. I was at a party or something, and we were everyone was talking about, all my other homies were talking about, we're all turning 30 this year. Right. So I was going around the room like, hey, what you doing for your 30th? And then I'm going to Hawaii. What you doing for your 30th? I'm going to be in Tokyo. I'm like, damn, like I got to do something too for my 30th then, right? So that's when I text him. I was like, yo, get your passport. Because before that, we had talked about going to Cancun, but he was like, I don't got my passport. Right. Let's do Hawaii. And I was just like, that's too much. I'd rather go do, what you did in Cancun and shit.
It was fun.
So that was our last conversation, right? So then when I was having that conversation with all the homies, I text him like, yo, you better get your passport so we can do something fire. Because that was not, everyone was telling me what they're doing. I was like, nah, I got to do something fire then. And he never texted me back. But at the same time, it's like I didn't think nothing of it at first, because it's like, I mean, you could have been like, okay, but sometimes I feel like when it's like little shit like that, I won't text back either. Right. Like he might surprise me a month later, like, yo, I got my passport now, bro. Like, what we doing? We lit. If in a month I already got some shit planned, then hey, bro, my bad, I'm doing this. If you want to join us, then pull up. Then like figure it out how to get there.
Okay.
That's how I am. But if I don't hear from him at all until our birthdays, that means he sided with his sister.
I just think you should just call him.
And honestly, bro, I already know my Theo went back and flipped everything on Matthew. Didn't care. He said, "Oh, what's the point of having this conversation?" I already know how they're gonna flip it to where they're gonna give him more ammo to be like, "Nah, fuck this fool." Then.
Oh my God, you guys have a lot of drama. Thank God I don't have that much drama. Do you guys have drama?
I mean, it's not that much drama, bro. That's the only family, and it's recent. Not like it's 10-year beef with them.
No, I know, but it's something so simple that can be fixed immediately. It's so quick, easy, simple. It's like minutia trying to even like continue going on with this drama.
But maybe we don't care like that then.
Then we'll drop it then.
Shit, I'm gonna start playing victim shit.
Fuck it.
How about disownment?
There you go.
Like you could disown a sibling, you could disown your parents, you could disown.
Because in the end of the day, you're gonna just have your mom and your sisters. That's all you need, realistically.
I know. It don't hurt us, bro. It don't hurt us like that. But he was the only one that was on some. He was down for the vacations. He was down last minute. Yeah, let's get a ticket. Let's go. Like he was just my rider. He was just my rider. Right. Not my ride or die, but he's saying like my vacation buddy and shit, right?
Yeah, well, we'll see then. I'm curious to find out. Now
And
what
it's hard,
happens.
and it's he's single too, so it's easier just to go do shit,
Right.
get into some shit instead
Get
of
your packs. La mochila, vámonos.
yeah,
La mochila azul.
all that shit, bro, smoke and all that.
Thank God I don't smoke. It'll be a hot mess.
But yeah, that's basically But parents, parents be riding. See, if you had kids, would you ride with your kids if you knew they were in the wrong?
No, teach him the right way. I'm like, oh no, you got to do it the right way. No.
See, yeah, my mom's like that too.
And I know your mom was like, Mateo, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Y tú pues un pinche cabrón, güey.
Do the right thing for what?
Like anything. Like your mom always said, do the right thing. Like don't.
Nah.
I mean, obviously, like you have your aunt when you called her. It's like, hey, will you help me bury a body? No questions asked. You're like, yeah. Like, what the fuck? I'll be like, mijo, you got to turn yourself in because, you're going to get jail time, but you get out early. And your tia's like, no, let's go hide him. I know.
Nah, I'm not riding with my. No, actually, I am gonna ride with my kid. But when we get home, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Right?
Like that ass. I'm not gonna take the op side.
Well, yeah, there's gonna be, you're gonna be grounded too.
Imagine your kids getting like they're just attacking him, like your tias are attacking him, and then you hop on the tia side and you're shitting on your kid too. Nah. We're doing that behind closed doors.
No,
But
yeah,
right
obviously.
here, I'm on your side. Once
Well,
I get
no,
back
I
to the
agree. When
home-
you're in public, it's a whole different thing. You actually stand for your kids. But when you're at home, like, I'm gonna fucking whoop your ass con las chanclas,
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying. You just have there's a time and place for
But
everything.
this tia, I already know my cousin just like.
Then why don't you ask her
fed
to
her
go
all
out
this shit.
on a trip with you for your birthday?
Ooh.
Your tia.
Why?
Because she's your fucking tia and it's family?
But that tia has always been the whatever tia.
Oh, well, okay.
My dad only tolerated her because he was his brother's wife. Other than that, they don't
Oh, so
fuck with her.
it's the, okay.
She's Peruvian.
Okay, well,
Oh.
case closed. Case is closed.
Peruvians, they think that they're shit. They hate Mexicans, but they end up marrying Mexicans, right?
Yeah,
I don't get that shit.
because I like the chorizo.
Sorry.
Alright,
lo siento.
move on.
All right, let's move on.
Shut the fuck up over there.
Okay. Should both parties be on the same page before conception of a child?
Absolutely, yes. Let me tell you, all these white folks who have like these like the wives at home, desperate housewives, and they surprise their man's like, oh my God, look, what's on the table? And the guy's like, what the fuck? You're pregnant again? It's like, that is embarrassing. Like, how sad. Like, it's just sad seeing the poor guy stressing out because now I have to work do double shifts just to take care of this other baby. Again, it's not the baby's fault, but I think the wife should have a little more considerate about, we should have another kid, not just surprising your husband to have a kid.
But I feel like it's always the woman's choice. I don't think men really have a say in it.
Yeah, that they should. I'm sorry.
And that's why you end up getting shitty dads.
Well, first of all,
Because they never want to have the baby.
I know,
Let me tell
but
you, bro.
if you're gonna be with that person who wants a kid, then you agree to have kids with him. But you also have to be in financial wise to be okay and you're fine.
But see, that's the mature adult way of going about it, Fabian.
Yeah, but come on. I've
You
seen-
talking to your partner, hey babe, are you ready to have?
So
are you
you're
ready for a
so
child
you're
now?
telling me that you'd be okay if you got married, you had a kid already, right? You don't have the funds for it, and your girl's like, "Oh my God, babe, guess what? We're pregnant." How will that make you feel? She didn't even talk to you about having a fucking kid. She just like, I'm gonna fucking get this motherfucker pregnant, and I don't give a fuck.
Sometimes that's how you get
Yeah, but that's
orphans,
what I mean.
too.
That's when you have shitty dads
I know,
or
but
dads that are like, kind of like, fuck.
or do you want a wife like, babe? Guess what? I really want to have another kid. What do you think about that?
That's why I said that's the mature way of doing
but
it.
don't you want a wife that talks to you about that?
Fabian, in a perfect world, yes. In a perfect world, yeah. But sometimes you might just be too drunk and you get homegirl pregnant too.
No, I know that's an accident. It's understandable, but there's other white girls. I don't know. I'm attacking the white girls because I've seen a lot of videos about that. Like, why would you? Poor husband. He's like terrified. It's like, you're pregnant again?
Well, yeah. So let's say like the girl wanted to surprise, her man, and the man's like, I don't want the baby, and the man leaves, and now she's stuck with the baby. Then they don't want the baby. Then that baby becomes an orphan.
No, I think you're seeing the wrong picture. They have a kid already because I there's a video about that, and it just annoys me. It's like, why the fuck? He's upset because like, why didn't you talk about it? Like, why just get pregnant? Like, why?
Well, it depends on like. See, that has a lot more stuff into it because if they're using condoms, condoms could be not that
Trash.
100% effective.
Even if the girl is taking birth control, like
That's not even like 100% either.
right, but you have to be smart. Like, if I'm a woman, I'm not gonna surprise my man with, "Oh, I'm pregnant again." I'm like, I'm gonna find out if we're able to afford this kid and go on from there. Again, it's not the right world or perfect world, but there's a lot of people who are doing this and just fucked up because the poor husband's terrified. It's
That's
like,
the thing, though. That's what you believe in with like pro-life or not.
yeah, I think there's just standards that should be a little
And
more.
especially on the state that you're in, because if you're in Texas or something,
Or
like,
Utah.
You're a goner if you have a miscarriage. And that's a natural thing. So
Right.
See-
you'd rather keep it if it's depending on the state,
Right.
because why get arrested for
Right.
Even China, I think they changed the law. Now you can have more kids now.
Yeah, they're trying to encourage it.
Yeah, now it
They're
was only
encouraging
2,
it.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like
See-
more.
See, I think I agree. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to talk about it. Like, you're ready to bring another child into the world. How you feeling about it. Like,
Right.
is it the time yet? Of course. But to me, that sounds like some white people shit too, though. That they're always planning it out.
Get the video ready.
With us,
Yeah, those videos. Like,
but with us, it's always it happens sometimes.
no, it's understandable, but it's just an accident. It's like, oh shit, we're pregnant. Like, it's fine. You
Okay,
know?
so let's say homegirl does get pregnant. Do you guys have to get on the same page if you down for the abortion or not, or down to keep it or not?
So when it comes down to that, like let's be real. Obviously, I wouldn't want to like do an abortion. Just we'll adopt. Someone can adopt the baby or take someone who wants the baby. I just think that's fucked up. But again, if you're 16 and 17, it's like, then I'm sorry, but like I have to do the right thing, and I can't bring this kid to the world.
Mm-hmm.
if they're 16 or 17, that's up to the parents.
Right. Well, I don't know about that. We were talking about the kids going to the doctor. They have to be 12.
In the beginning, I said what I say, Fabian. It's the woman's choice at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you can get her pregnant, but if homegirl don't want the abortion, and you want the kid, it don't fucking matter. She gonna kill that shit. If you want the abortion and she don't, it don't fucking matter. She gonna have that shit.
Yes, I agree with you, but there's some levels of respecting your partner when it comes down to like, are we ready to have another kid when we already have one? And it's been hard.
For sure.
No, I get that.
Simple as that.
I get that,
And that's
bro.
the question that comes down to that. That's like, there's a
But-
lot of people like,
But how many pregnancies are planned then? Do you think? Because based off that logic, that's her planned pregnancies. You guys are on the same page. You guys know that we're fucking again when you're ovulating and all that shit. No more birth control, babe. No more this, no more that. No more pulling out. Like, we're gonna make this happen. That's very rare.
Right, well,
That's very rare, Fabian. Most of these people that are couples and that end up staying married or get together, it's just because we have look at Pierre that just end up having a kid.
again, I wouldn't put myself in that situation because I'm like, I don't have the money or the funds to bring a child to this world when I don't have the funds for it.
So you're aborting.
No, I'm saying I already have a kid, okay? If I was a woman or a
Plan
man,
B.
like I wouldn't just like, I have my husband, right? I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get pregnant again, but we can't afford it.
I get what you mean, bro.
But that's what
but shit happens.
I understand that shit
So
happens.
you could be like, I don't got the
No,
money.
no,
we're not
I
ready
know.
yet. And then boom,
But-
you're drunk one night and you're feeling yourself and you got.
But no,
fucked
but
and
when
now
I'm
you're
trying
pregnant.
to communicate, I understand that there's things that happen in life. There's mistakes. There's like, oops, we got pregnant. Like, but there's some girls out there who actually just want to get pregnant because they just want to get pregnant. And they don't care about their man's problems or finances. That's what I'm talking about.
Because she likes kids.
Well,
She enjoys raising kids or what?
I don't know. But what I'm saying is be a little more respectful to your husband. Know that if you're able to have it, have it. Not just don't have it because, oh my God, I just want to have a kid now. Fuck my husband. I don't give a fuck if he has 2 jobs. I just want another kid. But that's not fair for the husband. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the whole abortion thing and everything, it wasn't planned. Okay, that's a whole different story. But my thing is a lot of females are doing that. They want to get pregnant. They don't give a fuck about their husband. They just want to have a kid.
It's funny that we say this because I was telling someone from work that Her man threw away her birth control pills because he wants to have another kid and she doesn't.
Let me catch my breath.
Let me call her.
Yeah, let's find out. I'm curious to find out.
Let me see if she'll answer.
Lily? No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
No,
child.
no. Let's see.
Fucking pregnant woman. Who is this? Fucking annoyed right now.
Hopefully she answers. She won't. One more ring.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
I feel like everyone knows that when we call him, we're potting.
We need to find someone who actually will pick up. Like,
Second time this week.
Let's pick someone like, hey, you know what? Like, we're gonna call you. Pick up.
Nah, it's yeah, I guess yeah.
I'm curious.
But sometimes it's just in the moment shit. So
I want to find out someone who has kids and it's like, how does that make you feel? Like if your man doesn't want to.
But look. So her man threw her pills away, right?
Okay.
So he's trying to get her pregnant. She found out. She didn't tell him that after work she went to go grab more pills. But hold on. Imagine she do get pregnant, and okay, I'm gonna just say you know her. She's older. She's with the young guy.
Can we bleep their name?
Elsa.
Okay. That makes sense. A lot of sense now. She's an older woman, and it's hard for her now to have another.
You got that right? Thank you.
To have another child, and it's hard. It is hard. They already have 2 or 3, I think.
And she's 50.
Yeah, exactly. That's a point. That's like.
But look, she got with a young bull. She got with a 35-year-old.
Yeah, but you also have to understand too. He has to be smart. It's like you're not capable to have another child, so that tells you he's not the right guy for you. I'm sorry to say that,
but at least she gave him one,
and that's all that matters.
I know. At least she got one out of it.
Come on, how are you going to put your wife that you love a lot, put her in that situation, pregnant at 50? She can die from that.
Yeah, she looked good though for her age.
Well, she probably got fixed and everything, but I don't know. I think that's being selfish. That's definitely being selfish. That's fucked up.
But I feel him though. Like, full young, he wants more kids. But like my mom said, like he knew what he was getting into.
Right, but you will put your wife or your girl in that.
Woo, hold on. Hello.
Hey, ¿qué pasó, Chris? ¿Me hablaste?
Sí, ¿estás ocupada?
No, estoy bien a gusto dormida.
Oh, wow. Okay, pues, okay. Te tengo en el podcast, ¿ok?
Oh, no me pongas en el podcast.
Hola, Elsa, ¿cómo
porque estábamos
estás?
hablando de un tema y el otro día me dijiste que ¿cómo se llama? Que tu esposo o tu novio, ¿qué es?
Esposo.
Okay, que te tiró tus pastillas.
Sí.
Y quería saber que what was the question?
¿Cómo te sientes en eso si tú quieres tener otro niño, pero no quieres tú, pero él sí quiere? ¿Estás lista para otro niño?
No. Ya hablamos de eso y pues el cuerpo de cada mujer es
diferente.
de ella.
Sí.
Y lo tiene que respetar. A mí ahorita no, en mi edad es avanzada,
Sí.
es muy peligroso tener otro niño y pienso que en realidad cuando tienes un hijo la responsabilidad cae mucho más en la mujer que en el hombre.
Eso es
Y
correcto.
pienso que es mi decisión.
Sí.
Decir no.
I agree with you. Pero ¿cómo te sientes que él te hizo eso?
Pues me sentí triste, pero ya lo hablamos y ya quedamos de que a veces como el deseo de él, porque tenemos 4 niñas, es querer un
niño,
varón.
Sí.
Oh, yeah.
Entonces, no piensa qué es lo que es mejor o lo que yo quiero. Entonces, sí lo hablamos y ya quedamos de que no, de que ya con las 4 niñas estamos bien.
¿Tú crees que
Pero
sería
sí lo hizo.
mejor?
Y sí me enojé.
Pues yo también me enojaría, bien emputada. ¿Nunca podía ser una adoption o un niño o no?
Lo hablamos,
Sí.
pero en realidad es solamente como, no sé, ya quedamos, él me expresó lo que él siente
Sí.
y es como un deseo que él quería que pasara, pero pues no se dio, y igual los hijos se quieren igual sean, y es la misma responsabilidad, sea varón o sea hembra.
Sí.
So, ya quedamos que nos vamos a quedar con las 4 niñas y no más porque es mucha responsabilidad.
Y lo bueno que hablaste de esto y ahora están en un diferente lugar ahorita, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Sí, eso.
porque realmente a veces, pues a veces las parejas, pues todos tenemos ciertos problemas,
Sí.
pero a veces él quiere como decidir, oh, voy a hacer esto sin hablarlo conmigo, pero yo creo que la base de un buen matrimonio es la comunicación.
Eso es
Yeah.
cierto, muy cierto.
Y ya, pues ya lo hablamos y él decidió que
So-
está bien.
So,
Ujú.
con la Evelyn, ustedes se ponieron al mismo, ¿cómo se dice? Al mismo
Acuerdo.
page. ¿Ya acuerdo o no?
Sí. Sí, porque yo fui casada por 20 años y mis otras 3 niñas son de otro matrimonio. Entonces, él no tiene niños y por eso planeamos a Eve para que él, pues, aunque sea tuviera una
Yeah.
propia. Ajá.
Déjame hacerte una pregunta. ¿Hay que decir cuando tenía los 20 años, ¿verdad? ¿Y hablarías con tu marido tener otro hijo o los das una sorpresa para que estás embarazada?
You have to
Sí,
repeat that.
a ver, repítame la pregunta.
La pregunta es que tú le dijeras a tu marido que quieres otro hijo o le dabas una sorpresa que estabas embarazada.
Si yo tuviera mis 3 niñas, yo ya había, ya con mis 4 niñas, yo siento que ya acabé. Pero si yo estuviera más joven y él me estuviera pidiendo
No,
otro,
pero no te pidió uno, pero tú te embarazas porque tú querías. Pero nunca le dijiste a él que te embarazaste hasta rato. ¿Tú crees que es justo que él no quería otro hijo si tú querías preñarte otra vez?
no, siempre fue de acuerdo, siempre ha sido de acuerdo con los dos, pero yo no siento, o sea que el traer un niño al mundo implica a 2 personas.
Sí.
Entonces se le tiene que pedir permiso también al varón, no puedes, voy a salir embarazada, es lo mismo, es como yo traicionando la confianza de él porque no estoy pidiendo su opinión y él también va a tener que criar este niño por 21 años.
18, mija. ¿Cómo que 21?
18. Pues mira, ahorita se graduó mi niña y mi hija y tiene 21 y la seguimos creando, o sea,
Pues
el
siempre van a
crear hijos
ser tus hijos.
no se acaba,
Ya
no
no
se
se
acaba
acaba.
tan
Nunca se
rápido.
va a acabar.
Ujú.
Oh.
Y eso es de los dos. Tiene que ser
Yeah.
decisión mutua de los dos.
También,
Porque
también
Ujú.
con el Murphy, ¿se ponieron de acuerdo los dos o eso nomás pasó porque pasó?
mi primer matrimonio, eso yo tenía 17 años
Ajá.
y pasó porque pasó. Ni yo ni él, pero lo recibimos a Ash con mucho cariño y siempre le dimos todo porque estábamos muy jóvenes y inexpertos. Pero ya las otras niñas fueron planeadas.
Pero tú sí querías la Ashley, ¿verdad? ¿La querías tener o no?
Cuando yo salí embarazada estaba muy confundida, pero sí, nunca en mi cabeza pasó pues no tenerla, ni tampoco en la de Gil.
Ajá.
Siempre pensamos que siempre hemos visto como, oh, pues fue una bendición y,
Yeah.
ya, ¿me entiendes? Pero nunca pasó por nuestra cabeza, ¿no? Pero si te fijas, como nuestras familias están constituidas, pues los mexicanos somos como muy unidos y mis hermanas me decían, oh, vas a arruinar tu vida, no vas a terminar tu high school, mejor no la tengas, y todo el mundo opinaba, porque éramos muy chicos.
Sí.
Y era difícil, ¿me entiendes? Porque como yo estaba en una situación de no saber qué hacer,
Yeah.
pero ya que yo sentí mi niña y empecé a saber que estaba allí y ya dije, no, sí la voy a tener. Pero sí hubo como comentarios de que sería mejor si la abortara, sería mejor que hicieras esto, de mi
Wow.
propia familia.
Wow.
Pero yo sentí
Sucks.
la criatura en mi vientre que se movía, que era una vida y pues cambié de opinión totalmente, como no quiero hacer eso, mejor me quedo con la niña y sí, entonces yo decidí y Gil nunca dudó porque su familia siempre nos apoyó como nos tenga la niña y pues ya ni modo,
Yeah.
pero sí, todo gracias a Dios, todo salió
bueno.
bien y mira, Ashley ya está casada está.
So con la Ana y la Victoria, con esas
Fueron
sí.
planeadas.
Yeah, ok.
Fueron planeadas y todas pues esperadas y queridas y Los hijos son una bendición, en verdad, pero tienes que enseñarlos a ser personas de bien y criarlos y eso de ser mamá. Nunca se acaba la responsabilidad.
No.
Sigue y sigue.
Ahora te toca ser grandma.
Ya, quiero ser grandma, pero mis hijas no quieren.
Ya va a venir el momento.
Welcome to 2023.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, gracias.
Have a great night.
Later,
Bye-bye.
Wow, that's a different view
Real
that we
one.
got. Wow.
Spanish phone call. Tell them the most Spanish y'all ever got on the show. But that was interesting because she I forgot she just had this is a third marriage. Not her third marriage, but her third baby daddy.
I thought she only was married.
Her first baby daddy, her first daughter's with a white dude that she had when she was 16, 17.
Wow.
So that's why I asked her, I'm like, so that one wasn't planned, right? She goes, that one just happened. See, and that's why I asked her, like, when it just happens, like, how would, like, I don't know, bro.
Our
culture, we're going to keep them.
You both don't know, but obviously when one does know, and like she says, you have to have the communication to know that we want to have a kid, and we talked about it, and that's not fair because that's not being in a relationship, just being petty.
Right.
At that point.
I mean, the next 3 were planned.
Yeah, and she's happy. Wow, that was intense.
That was good. I'm gonna skip that next one. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this, and then we'll take a break. How do you know if you're losing a friend? I know how I feel like I'm losing a cousin.
You know what? A lot of people were telling me, like, you know, you be the bigger person, and you know, I thought I was losing my friend, and I did talk to her today because I put my shit to the side, but I was being stubborn, and that's something that I should never do. And I've learned from that she stopped talking to me, and I was just like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, I'm just gonna lose my friend. I don't care.
You do give a fuck.
But I do give a fuck. My heart's telling me, like, Fabian, you're not that person. You're just doing it because society is so well fucking saying, oh, who gives a fuck?
You were doing to me.
Yeah, pretty much. So I knew deep down I was losing my friend because we stopped talking. I didn't hear from her for like, I know it's only a week, but it was just like, I don't give a fuck. But when you're in that spot, knowing that you're losing your friend, but I think I haven't done what I needed to do, is just, you know, I reach out and I talk to her, and we're in good now.
But why did you always have to be the bigger person?
That's what I was telling my man. It's like, why do I have to fucking always be the bigger person? Why? Like, why? Like, why can't I be like everyone else? It's like, I just don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. And it's so annoying because I'm like, Fabian, you're not that person. You are a beautiful, humble person that you will reach out to fucking over the stars just to make sure that that person's okay. And there's something that I tell myself, is that bad of me? Like, no, Fabian, that's not bad. You're just trying to find, you know.
Do you hold grudges?
I do, but after that, I need to figure out the issue, and I have to let him go. But I, at the same time, it's like, fix that problem.
See, because my issue is that I don't care, but I do a little bit, and that's why I hold the grudge. That's I get petty.
But see, I wish I had that you have.
But I wish I had the other of like, fuck, I'm just gonna say sorry. Because if I know if I'm not in the wrong, bro, I'm not gonna be the bigger person.
But isn't that weird that I want to be like you sometimes? I just don't give a fuck, and you want to be like me, like, you know what? It's okay. Like, we'll move forward.
I need to start giving more of a fuck about shit though. That's my issue though.
It's hard.
It's so easy for me to push everything. Like, okay, I'm cool. My mom still love me. I don't care. Get out of my way. I don't care if I have your relationship. I'm cool.
It's hard. I mean, for me, it's hard sometimes because I'm like, but I have an amazing relationship and I love them.
But I feel like you're the bigger person even when you know you're not in the wrong.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
You see, and like me, if I know I'm not in the wrong, I'm not gonna go apologize, say nothing to you.
Because I just want peace.
Like in this situation, right? With what we were talking about, it's clearly her.
Yeah.
But that's why the other day when we were on the phone, I'm like, just say sorry to her, bro. You're like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna be like you. And I'm just like, but you're not. Like, I know it's still bugging you. Like, just go talk to her. And you're like, I'll think about it.
And I reached out and I told her, like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm mad at you. And I told her why.
She dismissed it?
She's like, I'm sorry that you feel like that. And, you know, my bad. Like, this has been going through a lot. And I told her, dude, everybody's going through a lot.
Why does everyone say that shit?
Everybody's going through shit.
Going through a lot.
Why? And I told her this. It's like, dude, I have demons. You have demons. We all have demons. We have to put that shit away to the side and move forward.
I have angels.
You can't. Well, I don't know about that. But you have to keep moving, and you have to find your boundaries and make people like find that peace in everyone else around you. Because if that was the case, I have issues, dude. I'll be a fucking suicidal right now. But I have to fight that and keep moving and have happy ways.
I gotta hit my cousin up, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm not. It's not a joke. It's not.
I know.
No, I feel like you have to reach out to him. As long as you talk to him, and if he tells you this, you know what, blah blah blah, whatever the reason is, then there's your fucking answer. You move forward, but you did your part as a human being, as a person that you are. You tried your best, and you move forward. Mm-hmm. But exactly closure. And with my friend,
hey, actions talk louder though, so I don't need the closure.
And with my friend, I told her how I felt. I gave her, my little speech. Girl, I did my part. It's up to you now to take whatever I gave you. And if it doesn't work out, guess what? It's not my loss. It's your loss.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess, how do you know if you're losing a friend though? Like signs? What are some signs?
Lack of communication.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like
Distance.
Okay.
I feel like
break the lack of communication down, because what if we send memes to each other and shit like that?
No, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, I feel like that's still
fine.
communicating, right, or not?
Yeah, that's cool. I think when the other friend needs closure about the current situation of your friendship.
Can you lose a friend due to just growing apart? Differences. I mean, like just different interests.
No.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, that's where like you guys could like talk about different things and have something to talk about.
You're going to love that individual because you love who they are. It's not what they have or what they do. They all have differences, and you're going to love that person because, wow, like we talk good, Oh, he likes to do.
Okay,
he's a sex addict, but I'm not.
Let's clarify what's a friend to you.
A friend is that you talk to them every day. You need something. Wait.
Yeah.
Well, am I wrong or right?
Neither or, but
I mean,
I don't feel like you need to talk to them every single day.
No. But obviously, you're gonna have that friendship. Someone that you just they're there for you, regardless of what it is,
They're
bad
for you
or
for
good. If you're in deep trouble, they'll be there for you.
Yes,
they'll drop anything. Like, I gotta go help them. That's
being vulnerable.
I don't know about drop anything, but definitely try to make their way to you.
Yeah,
if you put the red flag out, like, yo, I need help.
Like someone who's willing to tell you the truth about you and not lie and not sugarcoat it.
Yeah, that's a friend.
Not be like, oh no, Fabian or Chris, you're a fucking dick. Stop.
Yeah.
Someone's not gonna tell you the lies. Yeah. Someone's gonna be honest with you, and like, if I leave $100, will you steal it from me? I'm like, no, here, you drop your $100.
Yeah.
Honesty. That's it. And then there's honesty and communication. Loyalty.
But loyal to what extent though? Like, I wouldn't expect a friend to take a bullet for me. That's just too much.
Well, you wouldn't be in that, because I would be like, no, bitch, we gotta go. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't die for a friend.
I would just
wouldn't. That's a good one. I wouldn't die for a friend.
Maybe my parents or my sister.
That's not a friend, dog.
Well, I know, but a friend, it's like, I don't know. I can't tell you that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
Can't. So, like, yeah, a friend to me would be someone that definitely holds it down when you need them to hold it down. But see, when I say that, like, would you get mad if, how many hits and misses, do you need from a friend? Like, if you're always asking a friend for something and they say no, is it a friend? But if they're always saying yes, and then one time they say no, would you not consider them a friend anymore?
But you have to understand what they're going through in life. It's not just because no. Maybe they can afford it. Maybe they can't. They don't have a car. But if they say yes, because they can. But at least I reach out and ask for, yes or no. If not, I'm not gonna hate you for that. I mean, it is what it is.
But if they did, that's not a friend.
That's it. It gets tricky.
It just depends on the situation. I mean, obviously, it's common sense. Who your true friend.
Would you consider me a friend?
We're getting there.
Definitely getting there.
I'm not saying we're besties.
No, definitely getting there.
No, but I'm getting more comfortable with you and not being all weird up or sensitive. And today I found someone's like, you just got to stick in there because he's like pain in the ass.
Well, someone that knows me.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. But yeah, I'm considering like we're getting close. Like we're bonding and we're it's becoming a friendship more than just.
I mean, at one point I thought I was losing. At one point I thought I was losing this fool as a friend. Yeah.
But
just because it goes from seeing each other every single day because he lived here, to like smoking all the time together, going out to eat all the time, and then eventually like he dipped, he moves, and then it's like I don't hear from him like at all anymore. You know, and I had that entitlement a little bit, like damn, bro, don't even come around.
How did that make you feel? Did you talk about it to him?
Nah, I never talked to him about it.
Yeah.
I have, but I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't.
Is this gonna be like a no?
I used to vent
intervention right now.
I used to vent to people about him, just like. Nah, I don't feel like that's the homie. Like he just,
but,
I felt like I was used sometimes too. Like he just came and lived here and like dipped, and he didn't need me no more, so I'm out.
So you felt a certain way. So you fucked up by not communicating to him and telling him how you truly felt until he found out right now.
No. But see, like I felt like that, and I felt like that. Yes, you're right. I never communicated that to him. But then I'm out. Like I said, I do a lot of self reflection. I do a lot of thinking. So eventually, I get to a point where it's just like
you didn't give a fuck.
He don't kick it with nobody. Like he's always on the move. He's always doing something.
Yeah, but if you did reach out to him, he would have said, "Yeah, I'm down." But you never did.
Yes, I did. Manny, how many times do you lag? It's pretty often. So that's a lot of times he'd be like, "He was supposed to be here the last 2 weeks," and he had he had shit to do.
Well, you told me he was busy though.
But I used to take it more personal. Now it's just like he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Like that sacrifice that I say that when you start doing something and the work you got to put in, that's the sacrifice sometimes. Losing friends, stepping away from friends sometimes, not seeing people for a long period of time. Like that's just part of the success story.
But you also have to realize
get to where you're gonna get
they're
to.
getting better for whatever they're doing.
But I knew, I don't know. I knew if I had a birthday party, he'll pull up, but I don't even know if he would pull up to that, to be honest.
I think
you
will.
just never know with him, right? So I stopped taking it personal because that's him to everyone, not just me.
Well, my friend, it's like I've told her several times, and obviously every time I told her something, she canceled. But it was fucking dumb questions.
Yeah, but you're asking her to pull up here. Like, have you hit her up and be like, yo, let's go do this somewhere, let's go to the movies, let's go do this, let's go eat.
Of course. No, like we used to do all that. It just, like she said, I'm going through a lot. I'm like, yeah, but don't take it on me. It's not my fault. Break your habit and go. That's it.
I think a big part about being a friend and knowing a friend is knowing how they are.
I think my thing was that
their patterns and how they react to things like that. To me, is also okay. That's the homie because he knows how I be. That's why when he got here, he could be a Grinch. Like he's accepted how I am, but like that's because he's my friend and he knows Chris is going Chris. That's just
right.
him. So I think you have to really know the person in order for it to be a friend. Exactly. If you don't know how that person reacts, it ain't your friend, bro.
No, I know how they react. It's just like, I asked for one thing and I just I'm like, yo, fuck you. But obviously I can't.
That's a sign of losing a friend though?
Is it because you know how she is and she acted?
No, I think what it is me almost losing a friend is that every time she needed something, I was there for her. Even when they were dumb, stupid, fucking idiotic shit. Like, what the fuck? Okay, well, yeah, sure. But when I finally needed one thing, and that's when I was like, dude, like, I wasn't expecting nothing back from her, but one thing, and I asked her like, exactly, support, and ask her like 10 million times, and every fucking time me mandaba la puta verga, then that point is like, dude, like, I'm not asking you fucking give me a fucking mount, I'm just asking you just shut the fuck up and listen to me. That's it. And that's all I needed. That would have made me feel amazing.
So let's further this conversation. If there's no support, is it a friend?
No. It depends though. Again, there's so many, support can be like, hey, I just need you when I ask you for something.
Emotional support, financial support.
Emotional support.
That's a friend.
Yeah, I money, it's like, I believe we all work hard for our money, and it's only if I'm like obviously in deep shit trouble, like, dude, I have no fucking money for a cheeseburger from McDonald's, then I will ask for help.
There's only a few people I would actually give money to be honest. Very few friends.
Same here.
Very, very few friends.
Because I've seen how struggle they had, and it's just like, it just
not even
sucks.
struggle. Like, if Manny hit me up like, yo, bro, like I'm down, like I need $200 that you got me, like I wouldn't even be like, why? When are you gonna pay me back? I would just be like, here.
No, of course, I know
obviously
that too.
$200 is reasonable. Like if someone's like, yo, I need $2,000, I ain't that one. I ain't the one for that. I ain't the one for that.
There's a Capital One. They can actually don't get money for it. If you want.
Get on that car now.
Yeah. Make sure I have good credit. But yeah, you can tell who your true friends are.
For sure. But I don't think you need to communicate with them every single day. I don't think that you need to see them often. I think it just has to be also a level of respect too.
Yeah, I don't want acquaintance. I want a friend. So
no new friends, like Drake said.
New friends are hard these days. I'm sorry. 2023 to find new friends.
I think as men, it's harder to make friends.
Men?
Yeah, I think as men, it's harder to make friends the older you get.
Why? Because they think it's gay.
I think so.
Women hard.
Well, because men we like to go to who we're used to and what we know. So like the people that you meet earlier in your life, I think it's easier just to communicate with them and kind of keep that relationship. But when you get older, because you're so busy, it's just how you benefit me at this point. Like we have to benefit each other. If not, then why are we really kicking in and talking?
Yeah.
Because since I've been 25 and up, I haven't met any new male friends that I've been kicking it with like that on the daily. I think that's a lot of people though. I think that's the majority of people.
So that's you, boo.
Can you name a friend that you met in the last 5 years that you've gotten super close with?
No.
You guys?
Yeah, I got like maybe 6. Vonnie, Jug, Kavion. List goes on.
How long have you known them for?
5 years.
Oh, the last
Since
5
I
years.
was 20. Shit, 6 years now.
But what you got? Like you guys kick it like that?
Yeah. Well, sometimes we do. You know, they benefit me on my music side, but if
But
I
see,
want,
there you go.
But
There
if
you
I want to
go.
go over just to kick it, like it's my birthday. If it's like her birthday, even they got to know they love the shit out of her. So yeah, my homie Vonnie, his parents love the fuck out of me. Whole family love the fuck out of me. I
Yeah.
can, like kick it whenever I want. Obviously, same with him. Come kick it whenever he
So
wants.
it grew past the beneficial.
Oh, for
aspect.
sure. Like after the first year, definitely. We got to know each other personal level.
Okay.
You know, we helped each other financially at one point.
But you're still young. 5 years ago for you was 20 years old, no?
Well, I'm about to be 26 in about.
Yeah, the 21.
Yeah.
26. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Whatever.
Like now you're getting into your 30s. Do you really think you can start meeting people like that you actually kick it with and consider them a
me
friend?
being my 39? It's hard. It is. I think for my age. God.
Is it easier for you to make friends with gay people or straight people?
It's hard. It's hard for gay friends. It's just like, dude, it's party scenes. Like, dude, why can't you just like be
Because
normal?
y'all bitches and y'all fucking compete.
Well, I honestly, I mean, I don't know. The last time I've been to a gay club was probably like a year ago, and I just didn't like. Oh, I'm here to make friends. I was just having fun with like my friend Nicole and my man and the sister. Like we were having. I just didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But for straight men, I'm simple to make with straight men. I'm able to make friends like quick. They feel comfortable with me.
Because they want you low-key?
No, ew. I this is what I told all my straight friends. Like, look, I prefer to have your friendship instead of losing me, like doing something with you and losing your friendship. I prefer to just be friends because that's something more beautiful than anything else. Because if you're like, oh shit, like we did something, like our friendship is gone. No, we can't.
Does sex strengthen a friendship or no?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
No,
can you fuck your female friends
No,
and just be friends?
No.
It never works, huh?
No.
no.
Mm-mm.
There's gonna be someone like, oh my god, I love it. I love you. And like, no, like you're better off just being homies. That's it.
Gossip talks too.
I remember I was talking to some girl and she was like, "Yeah, but we're just friends." And I'm like, "Friends? I don't give my friends my hoodies. I don't sleep with my friends. I'm not naked with my friends. I'm not kissing my friends.
What the
fuck
fuck?
you mean, friend?
Yeah, no, that's a
The
no.
fuck you mean we friends?
That's
My
a
dick
no-no.
was in your mouth last night talking about we friends. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. That shit gets me hot.
No.
Sorry, no lo siento.
Oh, P. Yo, it's weird having Manny on this shit.
Yeah.
Came back with a guest. Came back from break with a guest and highed up. Only right. The only person I smoke blunts with.
I'm sorry.
No, like I can smoke weed with other people, but blunts, like everyone's, oh my lungs, so I can't take a blunt.
No, I will smoke, but I'm scared. I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah, you're not a weed person, but I'm saying people that have been smoking for years, they're like, oh, I'm not a blunt, blah blah blah. I only do joints. And like that's cool, but a blunt, something about a blunt, yo.
I mean, I
There's
saw that
something
shit. It
about
was
a blunt.
thick as fuck.
Pause.
I was like, God damn, that's dangerous right there, guys.
You like them thicker?
Pretty much you do.
Hey, fix this shit. Hell yeah. That's what happens when you come back from break.
Oh my god.
Renee, can you please do me a solid and remove that off the screen, please? All right, cool. Okay, guys. We're trying to get into Manny. Want to take a pop quiz?
Let's
Pop
do a
quiz
pop
it
quiz.
is.
Let's do a pop
Let's
quiz.
do a Latin pop quiz. Let's test your cultural knowledge of Latin pop culture.
Okay.
All right, I got this little quiz that I found online. I want to give it to give it to Fabian.
We're not gonna have to pay for this, right? No, I'm kidding.
No. All right. First question.
All right.
Test how much you know about Hispanic pop culture. This singer started his career in Menudo.
Obviously, Ricky Martin.
Wait, he really started his career in like a food?
No.
Like a,
No, it's the name of the band.
oh, okay. Menudo. That's a,
Why did I thought? No,
I'm thinking it's like a village or something.
No,
where the
it's
food comes
Ricky
from.
Martin. Click it. That is correct.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Question number 2 is, this singer passed away in a plane crash. Is it A, Selena, B, Chavela Vargas, C, Jenny Rivera, or D, none of the
tough one.
above?
It's the
Jenny.
second one.
Which one?
You go with the second one, Manny?
Yeah.
What about you?
Wait, ain't Jenny Rivera the one that just 6'9"?
Wait, what?
The sex line.
Was 6'9"?
Oh no,
No?
no, that's not.
Okay. So this is different.
Oh.
Wait, it's different.
No,
Johnny 6'9"?
I thought
Jenny
this was like her
69.
real
No,
name.
Jenny 69
Jenny
did not land
Rivera.
airplane. I'm gonna say Jenny Rivera.
What about you, Renee? You know,
I would
you
say
know.
Jenny.
Nah,
It
it was Jenny Rivera.
Yeah, you guys already know this.
I don't know these. I'm reading them the first time. I didn't take the quiz. I just read the questions.
This Cuban American singer recorded Timber with Keisha and International Love with Chris Brown. Who is he?
A,
Come on,
Enrique
man.
Iglesias. B, Pitbull. C, Mark Anthony. D, Luis Fonsi.
The artist that did
Mr.
Damn It
Worldwide,
Man,
Mr. 305.
Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
I'm going to go with Pitbull.
Yeah.
gonna
Come
say
on,
Luis.
it's Cuban. Cuban American. You,
All right, 4.
Go on
know
away.
that.
Oh shit.
Hey, don't hover the mouse over the answer, Renee.
Nah.
The Guatemalan actor played Poe or Poe.
Poe
Okay. Poe
Dameron, Damarin, and Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Who is he?
Poe
Big Daddy, Oscar Isaac.
You know it? Is it Oscar Isaac?
I'm gonna say Isaac.
It is.
All right, click it.
Oscar.
Damn. This actor played Machete in 2 of the Machete movies.
Oh,
Who is
okay.
he? Oh, we
See.
know that one. I see.
Danny.
Yeah. Danny Trujillo. Yeah.
That's how you say it? Trujillo?
Trujillo.
This singer is currently married to Spanish soccer player Piqué. Well, used to be
obviously
married.
Shakira.
Yeah, Shakira.
That's embarrassing. Take that shit out.
All right. 7. She starred as an exotic dancer in Sin City. Who is she?
First one.
Lopez.
Wait, can I say that?
Oh, no. Okay.
Let me say, and then you guys answer it. A, Salma Hayek. B, Jennifer Lopez. C, Eva Longoria. D, Jessica Alba.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh my God.
Jessica Alba.
Wait,
Damn, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I thought she was
guess.
white.
Nah.
I thought she was like-
why Hispanic?
Oh wow.
This actress played the main character in Ugly Betty. A, America Ferrera. B, Rosie Perez. C, Andrea Montalban. And D, Alex Vega.
I'm gonna go with B.
Alex
That's the only one I
Vega.
know.
Rosie Perez. I'm gonna go with Alexa Vega.
Yeah, it's
You want Alexa?
I fuck it. America Ferrera.
Wait.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, she did play. Oh my God, what an idiot.
Who was the first Latino elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame? A, Robert Clemente. B, Sammy Sosa. C, Alex Rodriguez. D, Ted Williams.
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa, no?
Yeah.
Nah.
What
the
hell? Who's
I was
a
gonna
Robert
say.
Clemente?
That just sounds.
All right, 10 is,
most
who was the
Hispanic.
first Latina elected to Congress? A, Sonia Sotomayor. To B, Elena Ross Lithium. C is Lucio Robal Alord. And D is Eva Soto. I'm gonna go with the most simplest one, Eva
Eva.
Soto.
Wow.
What the? Who the hell is that?
I don't know.
All right, 11 is, this Colombian singer sings the popular hit La Camisa Negra. A, Mark Anthony. B, Enrique Iglesias. C, Juanes. D, Cristian Castro. I know this one. That's C.
Juanes.
Yeah, that's Juanes.
I don't know none of this shit.
Where is singer Luis Miguel from?
Argentina.
Guatemala, Mexico, El Salvador, Argentina.
Vamos a Argentina.
Mexico.
He got 2 first names, so I'm gonna go with
No.
Mexico.
Hey!
Luis Miguel. It's the wrong one. Okay.
All right. Known as a liberator, this individual helped 5 Latin American countries get their independence. A, Cesar Chavez. B, Simón Bolivar.
Hello.
C, Pablo Villamizar.
Villamizar.
D, none of the above.
First one.
Chavez?
Yes.
What?
What the?
Simón Bolivar?
Caesar fought for
embarrassed.
the workers' rights, didn't he?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. What the hell?
Hey,
Wow.
read this one.
Which famous Latina started portraying Selena in 1997 movie of the same name? Hello. Jennifer Lopez. Oh, wait. What?
Puerto Rican actress Jennifer Lopez, Colombian American actress Jennifer Lopez, Mexican
how
American
many?
actress Jennifer Lopez. None of the
Wait,
above.
what?
I'm gonna go with B.
It's A.
No, it's C. Wait, no.
Jennifer Lopez. Oh, which famous Latinx actress portrays Selena in the 1997 movie the same name?
Yeah, same name.
Nah, it's A.
She Puerto Rican? You know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet, yeah. I'm actually Puerto Rican.
That shit threw
How
me
you know?
off right now.
What is the deciding factor you could tell that someone's from where?
Well, I knew already.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she always claimed it.
But you could look at someone and be like, oh, I know they're
It's a Mexican.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes
hard.
they get mad when they're not. I'm fucking Salvadorian, fool. Don't call me Mexican.
Multimanteco fool.
Yeah.
Bro, everyone gets
They get
offended.
mad, bro.
Mayor, you're not Mexican, huh?
No.
So how do you feel when people tell you you're Mexican? Or you just go with it, like, whatever?
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't know where Honduras is.
That's true.
So it's like, it's
Where
in
is Honduras?
it's in Central America.
Now
I was like, you
she's
should know
offended.
this.
I'm kidding.
But has anyone ever looked at you and been like, eres hondureña?
It's very rare.
O salvadoreña.
Really?
It's very rare. If they're from Central America, then yes.
Wow.
But majority of the times is they're like, she's probably Mexican. She's
To
Mexican.
you, she's what, Manny? You've just seen her before you know now.
I didn't even guess.
You were like, she's white or Mexican.
I didn't even guess.
Is Renee white or Mexican?
He looked
Roman.
white to me at first. When we first met, yeah, like you could something of lighter like Hispanic descent.
This was like Korean and shit.
Mexican Korean.
Yeah,
Konnichiwa.
that's exotic.
All right. What is the name of the Cuban American fashion designer who created Michelle Obama's dress for President Obama's 2008 inauguration? A. Carolina Herrera. B. Isabel Toledo. C. Francisco Costa. D. None of the above.
I'm gonna say
Isabel. Hey,
Oh, wow.
I don't know who that is though.
I don't know either.
Who was the first Latinx U.S. Supreme Court justice? Fabian, do your community some service and get this shit right. Sonia Sotomayor, Julian Castro, Dolores Huerta, none of the above.
I'm gonna say Sonia.
I think that
God, I was like, I know, I remember.
I think they just put the extra just so they don't offend.
I got scared.
Who was the first Latinx
Shut the
astronaut
fuck
to
up
fly in
over there.
space? Ooh, again, relying on you, Fabian. Arnold Tomeo Mendez, Ellen Ochoa, John D. Olivias, none of the above.
Ellen Ochoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Come
them
on.
too.
Ah, who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
What famous painter is considered French and Spanish? Michelangelo, Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali, Claude Monet.
Isn't it Dolly?
Pablo. Hey, he has the first Mexican name and the last Italian name.
Mm-hmm.
Which famous Latinx actress portrayed Frida Kahlo in the 2002 movie of the same name? Eva Mendes, Salma Hayek, Penelope Cruz, none of the above. Penelope Cruz, no?
That was Salma Hayek.
I think it's Salma. Hey,
like I saw that movie.
Come on, Manny. Who of the following has had a speaking role in a Star Wars film? Lupita Nyong'o, Oscar Isaac, Diego Luna. All the above.
Diego Luna.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All the above.
All of them, dog.
What the fuck?
Big roles.
Lupita.
Who was it? Go back up. It was Lupita. Who else? Oscar. Who's Oscar?
You don't know Oscar Isaac?
Who is that? What
Look him up,
character?
man. Oh.
Oh yeah, look him up too if you can. Oscar.
I have to see faces.
I know who Diego Luna is.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's sexy ass.
Whoa. Ew.
Oh, I know who. Yeah, I know
He
who
is not sexy at all.
Get out.
Get out.
He's not fucking sexy.
I mean, have you seen Pedro Pascal?
No. He's not cute
I know
at
who
all.
that is.
No.
That's the guy
I
from.
prefer Diego Luna compared to
What's that shit called?
this-
Narcos. But
Yeah.
recently
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
yeah, I have a
That's
hot take.
Pedro's.
You seen The Last of Us?
Yes.
You liked it?
I
Fuck
love it.
yes.
It's
All
fucking
you guys
amazing.
love it?
Fuck
I like
yeah,
it.
bro.
I
You
thought it was so trash.
What
Why?
I
Cause-
thought you were gonna say
You know
that.
what? I got another hour all of a sudden.
Bro, because I actually watched it, right? This is the first time I actually watched the show all the way through, and I'm like, I don't see the hype in this. Like, I didn't see the hype.
But you also don't play no video games.
I don't
no-
play
That's
video
what it is,
games.
and
But
that's
That's
what I hear.
fair. That's fair.
I don't play video games, but I love it.
The adaptation on the TV show is a little bit different.
I just like Homegirl was just annoying to look at.
She was, but it was good.
Oh
it was
my-
good.
That's part of. If you play the game, you'd be like, it makes sense.
Bro, she looked more fire in the game.
That's,
You know, she made an
I
appearance.
googled images of her. I was like, wait, how
last
come they didn't even
episode.
try to cast her the right way?
I'm glad they didn't, cause like
Age.
have regular fucking kids play this shit, bro. That's my whole take. Cause
Like,
I don't want like, you know how growing up it would always be like some buff ass fucking high schooler. And like, but it's like in real life he's 29, but in a movie he's playing like he's in high
15.
school.
Yeah.
That just throws a whole generation's view on shit like off. Like when I was in 9th grade, we was like look like 9th graders. You
Yeah.
feel me?
No, yeah.
But now it's
We're on
like
low NHQ.
it's so many different things to where it's like, yo, this shit. Yeah, it's all
I don't know, but get ready for Euphoria because it's coming out.
The next
Euphoria is
season.
crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking.
Oh, go back to the
yeah,
quiz, go back to the
like
quiz.
that. That's wild.
That shit's fucking crazy.
And I'm sure
Oh, that was
there's a
the last
lot
one,
of
Yeah.
it was the last one.
We got 13 out of 20.
Wow.
Good job.
y'all not
Being
y'all
just
not
biases.
really what you say you are.
Okay. Hey, I'm a mixed mutt, so I'm good. So.
That's fair.
Yeah, not
Chris,
cultured.
No, I'm not.
All right, let's keep it going. What's next? What's next on this shit? Drake gets nails painted pink.
It's amazing. I love it. What do you think is gay? I think any man that's doing some, fuck it.
Pull up the picture, please, Renee.
It's not bad.
Or the video. He's in the mirror flexing to singing Kanye West. You seen that one? To the wild. Yeah, he's throwing off the pink now.
There's nothing wrong with that.
maybe it's
look.
the Barbie branding.
Yeah, it's the Barbie movie's coming out.
No, it's not. That's not why.
Yo, why is Drake the only one that could do zesty shit and get away with it?
What do you mean?
He's been doing it his whole career though.
That one?
This is, yeah.
And they was trying to show him hooked up with some underage chick and shit. Like, why?
What do you feel about that, Chris?
It's zesty.
It's not surprising, though. He's been doing this shit for a while.
Yeah.
He ain't been painting. He's been painting his nails.
No,
No,
just
not
the
that.
zesty
Just
stuff.
doing zesty shit.
Like the last zesty shit he did was the Lil Wayne. Ooh, he's just so good. Remember that?
But what's wrong
Remember
with
that video when he's like, ooh, Lil Wayne, like.
I thought even down to like the 21 do something for me. That's really recent, you know. But there's things like that
You're
where
right.
it's like,
You're right.
you know, whenever that part comes on, I picture that video of
When he's clapping?
No, when the white dude's rapping and his homeboys in the tight white pants, like trying to hype the crowd. You never seen that video? It was going viral, bruh. But everyone loves the guy in the white pants because
he's doing his thing.
super zesty, trying to like be the hype man
That was
for
zesty,
this
though.
for this rapper.
He's
like,
But but that's why I think Drake GOAT, bro, because the music, the only reason it's tolerable to us is because the music's fire. Cause Lil Yachty do it, he just gets killed in the comments. Like Lil Yachty does that shit and everyone's just like, nah.
Man,
Like everyone's clowning MGK, everyone clowns it, but then it's like Drake does it and it's just like
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll keep my mouth quiet.
dudes are gonna start doing it like they got that hair in their head. I mean that wasn't got the hair in their head. The fucking the heart in their head. That shit was cringy.
There's nothing wrong with painting your nails.
I mean, it's just cringy to follow artists like that in general, but
Nah, Drake the shit though, dog.
So let me ask
Cool,
you this:
but
if he comes out gay, will you still listen to his music?
Fuck no. I was like
Bitch, I'm gonna walk out of here right now. This is done. Let's go watch your dogs.
nah, I wouldn't. Is the music still fire? He still got to rap about girls though.
Okay,
like Frank,
like
Get your ass whoop right now.
Yeah, that's a good. You know, Frank. You like Frank Ocean?
Yeah. I mean, I like his music, but I'm not like, oh my god.
okay, I'm like, oh my god, with
Yeah, and
his
he's
music.
bi, I guess, more
But
gay.
yeah,
Well, he's
but,
been bi forever.
Tyler
but
too.
yeah,
It'll be shocking if Drake is like, so I'm gay. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah,
Like,
'cause
all this
all-
music's gonna be like, oh, whoa, I'm confused now.
I think he'll win more fans.
He will definitely get more fans. I mean, he's already fucking a hottie as fuck. So
You fuck Drake?
yes. I seen him all the way from Degrassi. I seen him all the way from Degrassi in the wheelchair.
He looked around and just said, yeah.
And I was like, shit, I'm engaged. Yeah, I've seen him from Degrassi all the way to like, guy, he changed a lot. He's fucking fine. He's fine.
Well, it's plastic surgery too. He got his abs done.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Implants.
That's hard though, huh?
Nah. I'm okay. I'll skip.
How you know that?
Yeah.
Because I follow the social medias that be saying the shit when that shit starts trending.
Nah.
Like the Say
I
Cheeses
skip.
academic that they be posting all that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah, dog. Everyone, I remember. Cause you know you taking all those zesty ass pictures.
Yeah, but I don't follow a lot of
Little
like
account?
big accounts or none. I don't really.
I pod, bro. I need to see
Yeah.
what's popping.
Know what's up.
I do.
I
That's
see-
why I would be fits that though. Like here, like Fabian, don't be tapped in like that.
Yeah.
Like the shit he see all the time. I was like, damn, you see the video of the dude taking pictures, of the girl at her ass at the store.
That was you, fool. That wasn't me.
You sent it to the account.
Oh, I did send it to you. You brought it to my attention. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But like that's the shit that comes across his timeline, like shit like that.
Yeah.
So we talk more about those shits. But Drake been with the zesty, but it just keeps being fired. We just got like 7 new leaks the other day, bro. Like I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You peeping in the store right now?
That shit look
It does
hard.
look
He
pretty
had
crazy.
his hologram version of his younger self, and he
Yeah.
opened up with "Look what you
It
done."
wasn't a hologram. That shit was a real person.
Was-
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Like,
Bro, it handed
I
us.
was
really?
I was seeing this shit the whole
Now we
time.
gotta watch it.
And I'm like, yo, look at this shit. Telling he put a hologram out.
No.
Did you see his sneak diss to Childish Gambino though?
Who?
Yeah, it
Drake.
was. It
It was
wasn't
like a
even a
little-
sneak diss, but it just
He
said
brought it up.
it was the headline. Remember when he dropped headlines?
Uh-huh.
Well, the headlines at the time was like certain shit. So he recreated that certain like look of headlines, and one of them was "This Is America" was originally a Drake diss.
Oh
or
yeah,
some
I
shit
seen
like
that. I seen that. Yeah. Yeah, child teachers don't even try. Come on. Drake is Thanos. Anyway. Let's go. Okay, they found.
He not Thanos, but yeah.
Yeah, he is. Drawing negative attention to get clout. How we feel about this? Is it the only way to get your shit popping on social media?
Yes and no.
Is the only way to get attention?
But
Repost, re-like.
I mean, half
comment,
of these
hated.
people are doing fake shit to get like attention.
The whole internet's fake, baby.
I know it is.
Everything you see is fabricated.
Not all of it though.
Everything.
So you're telling me we need to start faking more here so we can get more attention?
Yes. That's
Okay.
why I've been telling you this is a fucking show. Show your ass out. Pause. Not like that. But like be a character in this shit, bro. This shit really a matrix.
I don't know, but I don't want to be like fake to myself. I want to be.
You don't
want
want to portray something or not.
This is entertainment though.
Because the moment when we get famous, I don't be like, oh, like I have to be this fake person now. When I'm like, no, I want to be real to myself.
You ever?
Gotta
That's fine, but on the camera, when the cameras are on, don't be true.
create your avatar.
Create your avatar, bro.
My avatar's already here. Like, pause.
Wow. Don't never give him too much, bro. Always give him a lot, but never give him enough.
Okay, I agree. I'm gonna try to be a little more
Bar.
true to myself now.
I like getting figured out. I rather get figured out.
Everybody knows about you already, boo.
But I like giving people the wrong image of me on here too.
Okay.
So
No,
when
that's
you
scary.
re-
That's scary though. It's scary because
Nah.
people can destroy you too as well. Bad. Like,
But I have tough skin, bro. I know how the game is. Again, negative shit. I don't mind being the toxic, hated one, bro. I don't mind. Like all the episodes where we fight, that shit's just fire to me.
yeah, it was a
That
lot
shit's a
for me
real-
to fucking talk shit. I was like, fuck. I'm like, I don't want to be that person, but fuck it. But yeah,
Bro, you know how people tapped into that shit? You know how people hit me up and say, yo, I listened to audio, but I want to go watch it on YouTube because I wanted to see how you were
the
reacting to this shit.
expressions.
Hey, and you know what, baby? I don't think we ever talked about this on air either. We never put out that clip that I had to edit out. That I edited out from the video when you came in dressed as a chick.
Yeah.
You know, that
People were
was I don't
confused.
know. I mean,
Like I was really hot.
oh,
Like, I was mad as fuck.
You were fucking pissed. I was ready to quit.
That
I was
shit
like,
was
I was
funny,
made me
though.
feel really
Wait.
uncomfortable.
Wait.
It was.
It was.
See, I could have put it out. Hold on, I could have put it out, and that would have been drawing negative attention to us too, though.
I mean, we have to find out if they want to see it.
We can still put that shit out.
We still can put it
That's
out.
just an epic clip, low key.
It was epic. It was just I literally walked out and I fucking laughed. I fucking laughed. I was like,
bro,
all of you in this motherfucking room made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, we're pottying until like it was a hot mess.
So you got mad when he walked in dressed as a woman,
Yeah.
and you guys were already recording,
Yes. We were done basically. We're already like 2 hours and 50 minutes in type shit.
and he came late.
Nah. He just said he had to take a bathroom break and
I wanted to surprise
came
him,
back.
and he just made me feel horrible.
That would have turned the show up.
And I'm like, should we talk about it? Want to talk about it?
I want to talk about it. Yeah.
I don't think we've ever talked about it on mic.
Yeah, and I could be third perspective. 'Cause,
Yes.
yo, some of this stuff.
All right. Well, the reason I edited this clip out, right, was because that shit really looked homophobic. It really did. It really came off like there's no way this dude's fucking doing this shit to me right now. Like, and honestly, that's not even the reason why I got mad. Like, that's why it's all with context. Like, I left it in on the audio. If you listen to strictly audio, you hear the whole fight, the way the episode actually ends. But I couldn't have it on video because it was just way too burnt out. Like, my face, the way I reacted, bro, the way I was on my phone, like, I was mad. I was mad, but I wasn't mad that he dressed up as a woman. Like, that was the least of it, because if we were to really put that into the thing, that shit would have worked.
Yeah, the context.
Yes, yeah. But I fucked up because I didn't keep it professional and I let my emotions show on camera.
Yeah.
Like, I was just upset. I was like, this shit really just happened right now, right? But the reason I was upset is because he wanted to do show and tell. That shit was funny as fuck when he did the week prior. That shit was, I loved it, bro. I love when he went, that means he was at home and he came up with this idea by himself. And exactly what I expect my co-host to do in this shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, come through and bring value to this shit, create your own shit, and like create games for it, conversations, topics, and so far he's done that shit, bro. We did a loteria game and everything, so he thinks about shit outside of here. So then he just said, "Oh, I'm gonna end this show. Before we end the show, I want to do show and tell." And I was just like, "Damn, I didn't forgot to bring my item." But what he did, bro, that's why we have that picture of Marissa right here, because this fool. We have a reel and everything about it when we posted it too, but he ended up showing the picture of Marissa he put the picture of Luma,
It was the tea.
Oh, the tea, bro. He was like, I want to promote this tea. I couldn't find it, but it was a tea that makes you shit, right? And he goes, and after you shit, your face looks like this when you're in the restroom, and there's the picture of Marissa right here. And I just start cracking up like, yo, this is hilarious. I had no idea. And she thought I was in on it. I was like, yo, I didn't know he was going to do this shit. So I thought it was genius, bro. I was like, that was a great just clip and everything. I'm like, damn, that was perfect. And then eventually he wanted to do it again the following week. So we talked about it in pre-production. He was like, "Oh, I want to do show and tell again." I was just like, it's kind of burnt out already because you just did it and you're gonna, destroy the moment. That was a moment. I let that shit breathe. Let's bring it back a few episodes in, but let's not do it every single episode. But he was like, "Nah, I'm still gonna do it. It's cool if you don't have anything." I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever." So when he got here, he had told me like, "Yo, I have a surprise for the show. I'm gonna do something," and I was just like, "Oh, you're gonna dress up as a girl?" And he goes, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." He denied it, right? So he goes, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." I was like, "Oh, okay." But then I told him, I expressed to him, "Don't do show and tell because we just did that shit last week. Like, let that shit breathe. Like, I don't think we should really do it." And he was like, "All right, fine. I won't do it then." So that's what we had left off on, that he wasn't gonna do it. So at the end, when he said he had to go use the restroom, and I didn't think it was odd because at that time we weren't taking breaks, so they would just get up all the time and go use the restroom. So I'm like, whatever, he's gonna go use the restroom. But when he got up, I told him, I was like, "Where you going?" He goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go take a dookie." And I was just like, "No, you're not. You're gonna go dress up, huh?" He goes, "No, I'm not." And then what he does is come in dressed up.
And that's when you got mad.
And that's when I just was like, "What the, like, bro, you said you weren't gonna do it." And he took like 5 minutes, bro. So when he got here, I was like, "All right, cool. You want the attention. Like, you're not doing this just to come just sit down."
Yeah.
So I sat back and I said, "All right, handle, like, close the show out. I'm tapped out. I'm good."
Yeah.
We're already 2 hours and 50 minutes in, so I was like, I'm cool. It was enough conversation already. And then Marissa, like, obviously she was like, "Oh my God," like, she was into it. Like, she was actually a team player and went on with the energy. Her show and tell was lube. So then she got the lube and was like, "Here, Chris, open up this." So I was hot, bro. I was just seeing my phone. And I just put my hands back and I said, you guys close the show out. Come on, close it. And he was just like, wow, you really put her right now, huh? And I'm like, go, bro, finish the show, close it out. I mean, you wanted the attention, here's the attention. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And then he's like, he froze up. Like, obviously, I put him on the spot. He felt uncomfortable. So I know that's where I fucked up because I just didn't let the show continue, right?
Yeah.
I could have just been like, fuck it, we're here now. Like, start joking with him. You know, like feed off what he was doing. But no, I let my emotions show. And I was really upset because you told me you weren't going to do this. And you ended up doing it.
Yeah.
And now you have the spotlight because you still did it and you fumbled. And I ended ending this shit. I didn't play no music, nothing. Just like, all right, we out.
Man.
Is that right or no?
Sure.
What's your version of this?
I think my version is like, I wanted to, make something funny and out of it and bring my true self into the show. And it just backfired. It made me feel really uncomfortable when I did it. Regardless if I lied or not, like, she still went along with it because we're potting, like you said. Yep. You brought me here to obviously make something happen.
Yeah.
And when I did it, it was just, dude, you made me feel so unfucking comfortable. Like, I was like, I'm done quitting. I felt like we're being a homophobe. Yeah. I was like, I'm done. I'm not going to be somewhere that doesn't like who I am. And obviously, it was embarrassing. Like, not being me and Marissa didn't even back me up. Or I know they didn't say anything, but it still made me feel more weird. Instead of like, hey, guys, stop. Like, let's just have a great time.
Yeah.
And this is your show. And imagine that you be more, like, understanding. No, like, you show your emotions. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It made me feel disgusting because I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, really? And obviously, we talk off the camera. I'm like, dude, like, why?
You guys took off right away. As soon as the end of the show, you took off, and that's why I started feeling away too. Like, I felt bad. I really did. Because I didn't want you to think like I hate you because how what you did. Like, I really didn't, bro. I really wanted to work it into the show better. That's just an excuse. But yeah, at the time it was nasty how I handled it.
And at the same time, I should have not walked out. I should stand my ground and continued the show. But I just thought I thought I was in a safe place at that time, and it was just like, no. But I should have said like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But it was just, I was not expecting that.
Yeah,
it was really
we
weird.
both weren't expecting it. So that's why it just looked so nasty on camera. So I just cut that out, and then I left it on the audio though. So if you're curious, you can hear how it plays out.
Just put the video out and make sure how you truly looked.
Damn, do it, Manny?
Nah.
Why?
Nah.
Because
it goes back to
you're the one saying over here. You're the one saying like, oh, like bad publicity, good publicity, or you being
that's
fake.
what I'm saying. That's
so
what I'm
it's
saying.
like this shit was real. Are you afraid that people are gonna see that like, oh fuck Chris?
I mean,
but that's what you want though, right? Then put it out there. I'm giving you permission to put the fucking video out there so people can see the true colors.
Well, I have to give Marissa permission now.
Fuck Marissa permission.
No, she's in it.
I don't give a fuck. She never wanted to defend me either. She never did. To this day, she's like, oh my God, Fabian. No. I left because she's like, oh, I'm going to leave too. I'm like,
yeah. It was bad.
It was a horrible ending.
I feel like, no one took the opportunity to stop it. Yeah. No one took the opportunity to even derail or give signals or like, yo. But
I just think if it was someone else doing it and I was here, I would have stopped. Like, hey guys, like let's brainstorm.
Yeah.
Like no one said nothing.
And that's what I was getting to. Two leaders or like the two main faces clashed.
Yeah.
And there was no other face or quote unquote other
to back us up or anything.
Captain or whatever you want to say to derail the situation.
Yeah.
It was more so of, hey, Chris is mad at Chris's house. This is awkward. What do I say? Shit like that. He
was scared of me, bro. He told my mom that he wasn't, and he was intimidated by me.
Yeah, don't be.
No, I know that. It's just, I mean, I'm coming to your show brand new. I don't know nothing about what I'm doing.
It was like the third episode. It was like the third episode. Yeah.
It was going to be, it's like, I didn't know nothing. So this is your domain, not mine. Yeah. This is your artwork. This is what you built.
That's a lot more props to you though for continue doing the show even after going through that.
He's OB. Like, it is what it is, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
you would.
And I'm finally getting to the point where I feel like this is our show.
Yeah.
Like, it has to because at some point I get what he means. Like, it does feel like it's me because I didn't know if they were gonna be in or not. But after a lot of the bullshit we've been through, I'm like, this fool's in.
We've been through a lot of fucking,
and it's like a short, 10,
shit.
11 episodes.
And by the sounds of it, this sounds a lot more deeper cut than any of the other little bullshit that I've heard from the other shits. You know, like, this is bad. Based off what I'm hearing, this is it's a deep cut. This ain't no like, oh, you know, like, I'm mad at this person because they have whatever going on, or, you know, this is actually like on camera XYZ. Like, this is the worst I've heard.
Yeah.
But for him to stick through it, like, that's him putting his foot down too. Like, yo, this is I'm part of this.
Yeah, he is.
I am, unfortunately.
Like, you can't even say
when
like,
we get this shit official, bro. It's a 50-51.
Yeah, 40. It always will have to be 51-49. And I'm just saying that from like business aspect for that, like, that 1%.
I'm always gonna make the final call when it comes to this shit.
Yeah,
but
your 49% is like,
it matters.
Yeah,
yeah.
The 1% is more so of like, all right,
debate.
You're on vacation. Like, you know, I don't need the 49% for this decision right here or whatever. Like, but that's the thing, bro. Like, you found a partner that is willing to put up with shit. I wouldn't say willing to, but he put up with shit already. To where now it's like, all right, I respect this dude. To where he's putting enough. Like, sure, you do all of this stuff, but like with him, it's like, bro, that's a lot of emotions he has to work through to even come back.
Yeah.
So he's doing a lot of the work on like shadow work type shit while you doing all the labor, like groundwork, cutting up shit. So it's like, yeah, you gotta respect it and just determine how he's coming back. That's what made me a fan. Like, just like, yo, hey, don't feel bad. Don't, you know, on the comments and shit, like, yo, don't feel bad or whatever.
That's not, but I would tell him, bro. A lot of my homies have told me the value he brings.
Yeah,
like, bro, like Fabian, like he's in.
Yeah.
Like don't fuck that up.
Make me special, thanks.
So he was definitely one of them. He's the account with the skeleton thing.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Skeleton count.
But yeah, I guess if I put the clip out, I'll be drawing the negative attention, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
should I put it out or no?
I don't like the reason why I said I don't think so, because you also don't want this to escalate to the point where the two of you, because it's all the negative shit's going towards you, right? Yeah. But him as a partner is gonna have to somewhat back you up in that sense.
No, absolutely. I mean, obviously, we you know, we went through a fucking deep fucking shit, and we talked about it. We off camera, we had this long conversation, like, you know, what you did was wrong and whatever, and vice versa. But we came to a point that we understand each other, and obviously, you fucked up.
what I'm getting to is more so of like, you know, let's say the community does come after him. It's gonna be a big battle for you as well for just backing him up, even though you were also like, I don't know, it's pretty much gonna be a polarizing effect on you for defending him for putting it out. I'm glad he was smart enough to just not show the video clip and at least put the raw audio out. So it's like, hey, here is what you guys could hear, because it is a podcast. But visually, I just like...
I mean, the visual will be really, really dramatic. Like, it'll be bad.
Yeah, I don't think you should even revisit
I'll still look hot,
that.
though, with my fake nails.
I don't think you should revisit it, and I think you should just look at that situation as a lot more cemented than it really is already in your brain.
It was a crazy ending.
It was
cringy.
crazy.
It really was cringy.
That was worse than Marissa's dramatic. I mean, it was
honestly,
crazy.
I think I smoked. I had relapsed. I say that shit like I'm fucking swelling or being years of clean. But I smoked, you know, because Dennis was here for that weekend too for the Andrew Garcia, the fight with the big fight that happened this year. Whatever.
Tanking.
Yeah. So he was here and he was, you know, he rolled up and smoking. So I was smoking from the joint. Eventually I got high. I started doing a lot of reflecting when I'm high. So I'm just thinking, and then Dennis is like, bro, because I was showing him the clip of what happened that week. It had just happened. That was that episode that just happened. So I'm showing him the video. I was just like, bro, look what happened. And Dennis is cracking up. He's just like, Chris, don't fuck up what you have right now, dog. Like, you have a good cast. Like just chill, bro. Like, that ain't it.
Yeah. Yeah, and for Dennis to tell you, that's big too.
That was big too, yeah. And it was fresh, and I was high, so I was just doing a lot of reflecting. Like, you're right, like I do have a solid. Even with the losing Marissa did kind of it affected the show a little bit to me.
It did.
But you have a good partner that helped you pick it right back up.
No, we continue to this shit.
Yeah.
We're right now we're still fighting through it. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even more respect that he's gotten from me, bro, because he's showing me he can hold it down. Like he's starting to get my process too of like, fuck a guest, bro. Like, we can handle this shit by ourselves. Like, we don't need to have no one on this shit.
Fuck a guest.
Fuck a guest. Well, I have a guest, huh?
We have a guest right now.
But nah. All right, let's see. How do you do with compliments? How do you guys receive compliments?
Horrible. I do. I'm not used to getting these compliments. Oh, Fabian, you're so handsome. I'm like, oh fuck, I get red. I'm like, oh shit, what do I do?
How do you respond? Thank you.
Now
It's hard to say. I feel weird saying thank you
because I don't want to sound conceited. A lot of people think that you're conceited by saying, oh, thank you.
Jeez.
And obviously it's like, oh, like I've learned. I'm like, oh, like thank you. Like I really appreciate you. Also, you know, I give them a.
You try
reflection.
to compliment them back.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because you know, so someone to come and tell you that, it's like that's a lot. It's hard to tell someone like, oh, you look really handsome. You know, just if I'm a close friend, like I'm able to tell them that. But if someone like, you know, oh, like, hey Chris, like you look handsome, it's hard to tell a compliment.
I get a little closed. Like I'll get a little closed off, but
I get more shy when it's a compliment from a girl.
shit, they'll see my cheeks.
So if a
turn
homie-
Yeah,
red.
you hella cheese, bro. Hella cheese.
I'll
But
be
sometimes I
like-
don't even. It's corny saying thank you. So like, what do you say? Like, I know, or like, how you try to be fly?
I just try.
say-
I don't know, man. Like, I usually get compliments on my hair, like whatever clone I'm wearing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always like a icebreaker.
You say thanks.
Yeah, like hey, thanks.
But see, you have the vibe that's like cool. You know, like, oh, thanks. Well, there's people who's like,
What's his vibe, Fabian? Break it
like
down.
fucking mellow as fuck. It's like, bro, do you want to go? It's like, fuck it, let's go. Hey, you want to go to a long drive? Fuck it. Like, you know, like fucking mellow.
But I don't drink though. I don't drink.
No, like just whatever. You're just mellow. Like you have a
Yeah.
really pretty vibe, aura to me.
I try not to stress, bro. That's the main
See?
thing. Like when I'm around people, I try to bring like
Hold on.
a positive vibe. But when I'm by myself, bro, I'm like just in a tunnel vision, go mode, clenching my teeth.
Right now, he said that you have a pretty vibe. Like, that's a compliment. So how do you take that?
Thank you.
How do you take
I
that?
didn't know. Like it's hard to even process some of the compliments because that was like slid in there. To me, I don't process that as a compliment. You get me? Like, oh, thank you. Like that's just So when they're like, hey, I like your work. I mean, it's like, thank you. You haven't seen nothing yet. I really want to say that you haven't seen nothing yet, but
Wow.
What has been your favorite compliment? Or what's something that you get complimented about often?
Often?
Like, oh, the clothes you wear, oh, the kicks you wear, or, you know, like you said, your hair would probably be one that you get.
Often's my work, but
That's true. Hey, make some noise for that shit.
often's work.
That's facts. Your work, huh?
Yeah, that's the most. And at times it is hard to like receive that compliment because it's like
Yeah.
I want to see what makes you think that's so special. You get me? Because I'm like my process is different than most. So like I don't know. I want to know what your favorite part is. Is it the whole thing? So I could like I don't. For me, when I receive a compliment on my work, I try to dig deeper into like what makes you like it, so I could get better. Like that. I don't know. I'm just so focused. It's like a hyper focus on that. Like,
But maybe it's not like your work, it's just you as yourself as an individual.
Yeah, that part is tough, bro. Like,
It's like me coming like, hey, you know what? You have a beautiful soul. And like, just, I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. He make it awkward.
I know.
Why? 'Cause I'm gay?
No.
Because you're saying like, how do you respond to a compliment? 'Cause
I just
sometimes
said
it's-
thank you.
Yeah, I guess that's like the default answer, huh?
Yeah, that's neutral.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's for men. It's a little bit different with compliments. For girls,
What if you had a fire ass car and someone was like always compliment you like, damn bro, your car's sick, your car's sick.
but now I'm just too
Would you-
hyper focused on my car. Let me make
Hold
sure.
on. Do you answer it like a yeah, man, I got it back, da 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 da, or you get into the thanks, man?
I'll say thank you. Like,
Really?
thank you, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what else you want to like?
Brag more about this shit.
No, I mean, that's like you're conceited now. Like this was conceited.
Fuck it. Now my car conceded.
Oh god, you have to be careful how you like
Yeah.
persuade yourself because a lot of people are like this was fucking conceited.
But then when you
as fuck.
get compliments all the time, it gets kind of cringy, you know?
It depends. That's what I'm saying. Is I have to really process I like to talk. So when you tell me something about something I could talk about, cool, let's talk about it.
Damn.
Hey, you like you like the way I smell? Great. It's this, and I mixed another one with the base of this. You know, something
Yeah, it makes cologne.
like this is how I did it, so you could go do it or whatever. Like, I want to talk more about it. It's to me, a compliment's usually an icebreaker. I usually say thanks when I know that I don't have time to talk or they don't have time to talk. But if we both are like just sitting there mingling and they just happen to compliment me, it's an icebreaker.
How about you, Chris?
What?
If someone gives you a compliment,
He's so distraught on that. Like,
No,
what?
I'm just saying.
What? Compliments,
question?
huh?
If someone gave me a compliment, how do I take it?
yeah, like I know.
Sometimes.
All right, I'm gonna find girls like, oh my god, Chris, you're so handsome.
I just smile, to be honest.
That would be like, this was cocky as fuck, douches.
Cause saying thank you is like, I don't know, like nah.
Like,
It's a tricky question because you also don't want to sound weird or like, you know, it's hard.
You don't want to sound thirsty for a compliment.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's hard.
I ain't looking for your validation.
It depends.
Like,
It's really hard.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
for
It's just
real,
hard for me.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But for your work, it does feel nice. When someone's like, "Yo, the pod's fire. This, that, it's fire." I'm like, "Yeah, that feels good."
It does when people tell you.
I'll take compliments for creative work all day for sure.
all day.
All day, huh?
All day.
But that's a different compliment compared to like you as yourself as an individual.
This was
Yeah.
basically the one that taught me how to edit.
Oh.
Not taught me, but like basically like he was the one there. So today I could just, I need this. How to do this? How to do that?
I was the one telling them he needs to edit when I was building my computer, and he's wondering why when I have a laptop.
Yeah. I was just naive to all this shit, dog.
Now you're like,
No, now I know the processes you need for like better editing, like all like it's just there's more to it now. It's not just I'm gonna get a laptop just to
Right.
be on the internet.
no, it's to actually make those
Yeah.
amazing videos that you do.
I mean, one laptop, the little iMac shit, little Mac. You know, you basically instead of building one, you just bought a bunch of machines.
That's fine. Yeah, I did.
That's
All right.
fire.
What else? You got palabra del día or no?
Yeah, I do.
All right, hold on. Let's get into this one real quick, and then we'll get to palabra del día. They found coke in the White House.
That's amazing.
Hunters or not?
I mean, when you look at Biden, like if you
Manny, don't say anything on this pod.
No,
That's
nothing,
crazy.
nothing.
Aight.
can you just Google a picture of Joe Biden like staring into the camera?
Why?
Because he might be the one on coke.
I agree with you.
Like, just look at him, bro. Take a good. Like,
My citizens,
Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
No, not
they
that.
found
Not
coke
that.
at
Not
the White
that.
House.
Look. No, scroll up on the right side. Scroll up. No, not that one.
That one. What's wrong with
I
this
did a big
face?
old line
Bro,
right
you
now.
can really just, you can really just look at him and tell like this dude is either in need of in need of a bump, or he just took a bump.
But that tells you a lot about security in the White House then. If you found coke at the White House, I mean, security's doing a horrible job.
Bro,
I feel
no,
like-
they work for you.
I feel like there's
So it's
always been
almost
coke
like,
in the
hey.
White House. So why is this now in the news?
I think it's been there since back in the days. So
Always been there.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's
So
always
why
been
why
there.
now? Why now they found something?
maybe
What
because
are they trying to do to the White House?
someone
See, now I'm
got
getting
in-
conspiracy brain.
someone probably got in trouble big and they're trying to just say, oh, there was, you know,
Oh,
Coke.
do you think they're trying to plan it on Biden or no?
nah. They're trying to plan it someone else.
It's probably for Biden, so we can stay awake.
Or for
Sleepy Biden.
or for his son.
Oh. Something happened.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, I can't say that, huh?
No.
Can you bleep that, please?
Okay.
All right, but no, I don't feel no type of way about that, man. Get your perico on.
Yeah, I agree too.
Pay that peso pluma while you're doing coke.
I don't know about that one.
All right, Fabian. Let's get into motherfucking palabra del día. Es una palabra del día.
Is that the song that be popping? That's the song that's popping right now, right? The on IG and shit. On
Which
the
one's
reels.
popping? I don't know, Manny, but you know what palabra del día is?
Nah, what is that?
Word of the day. So we're gonna give you the Spanish word of the day.
All right. All right. Ready? Are you gonna do your music?
I already did it.
Oh, okay.
The singing?
Yeah, you should do it, but
I already did it.
all right. Palabra del día today is tocayo.
Tocayo.
Eso mero. I love how you say it. Tocayo.
Tocayo.
Palabra del día es tocayo.
Yeah, that sound like the boyfriend, the grandma's boyfriend from Proud Family.
Tocayo.
You guys remember who I'm talking about?
No.
No.
Can you search that up?
Yeah, I said it right.
Tocayo. Tocayo.
Tocayo.
Give me at least one clue.
Big Mama's boyfriend,
Is it
Proud
like an
Family.
item? Just give me like food item.
It's not an item, so it's. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give you a sentence. Tuyo tocayo.
Or Sugar Mama
Oh, wait, okay. No, it's gonna give it out.
from Proud
hold
Family.
on.
Proud Family.
Bro, we have to figure this word out.
Tocayo. Sorry.
We gotta say like tocayo.
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 Tocayo is.
No, that ain't it, bruh.
Damn, baby, you got me stumped.
I was looking
Just do the whole
online for like
cast.
some random shit, and it was a hard. Let me tell you, it was hard. Trying.
Tocayo. Yeah, give me like. Give me a clue. Like, you have to give me one clue.
It's gonna give it away though. It just.
Yo, hold on. You know what it is, Mayori, or no?
Please say no. Please say no.
I'm waiting for a clue.
You don't know either?
No.
Oh.
Thank God. All right.
Damn.
The haters,
I was like, I know she's not gonna get this one, so I'm gonna give that thing. Had to have the same thing. There.
Name?
Name.
Tocayo.
It's a name? Obviously, it's a name.
Oh, you give up?
No. I want a hint so I can guess
so
around.
That's what it is.
A name?
Yeah,
Or-
there's something with it with that too as well.
So it's like a
A last name.
like a
No,
like a title, like a namesake, or like a name.
It's a name. There's name involved. That's all I gotta say. I can't give it out like that.
Oh, man. Like, I just didn't know.
Like the president's vice president. Tocayo. That's the vice president.
Security.
No, it's
Is it like something like the action? Is noun, verb, adjective? Like, what is it?
it doesn't give me anything.
But you know the meaning.
I know the meaning. I have it here.
but
it should
can-
say noun or
can-
something.
It doesn't.
Can you break that down? Like, is it a noun, adjective, verb?
I'm gonna say it's a noun.
A noun is a person, place, or thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like-
Well,
Fuck.
An
So-
adjective is what? How to
Like,
describe something?
yeah.
How you describe? It's
So-
describing.
So
it's describing something. Yeah.
is it like having the same name? Like, because you're saying name, so I'm like,
Family name.
Dancing slow.
you're saying like, okay, you got this and this thing.
Tokai. Wait.
For name's
So
sake.
like,
Yeah, it's for
Like-
namesake. Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Like, because he said like, oh, this thing has this thing's name, so they're both having the same name. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, sharing a name, like,
That's for name's sake.
Tocayo.
Tokayo sharing a name?
So tocayo means someone who has the same name as the other. Tocayo.
Oh.
And you got to say it
like
in
if
his
my name was
voice.
Fabian too?
Yeah,
You
if
remember
me and
that?
you have the same last name names, we're tocayos.
Oh, last names.
Last name and
Oh.
first
You
name.
remember him from Proud
Oh,
Family?
that's a good one. How'd you find that one?
I went through this dictionary online. I was looking for all these words, and I'm like, I've never heard. And I read the sentence. I'm like, that does not mean. It's just weird.
See, that's why, bro.
So tocayo means someone who has the
Gotta do it
same
for
and
the
last
pod.
name.
Tocayo. That's dope.
So tocayo.
All right.
That was interesting. She got it again too.
Fucking my worry.
Whatever.
it's all about thinking.
You know what? Next week you're gonna pick a word.
No, you don't want that.
We want
Oh,
that.
yeah?
Yeah,
y'all
I'll
pick
do
it.
that.
You gotta pick it.
Y'all pick
Wait,
it.
so 2 words Oh,
Just
wait,
one.
no, just one.
No, just
right?
one. You pick it
Just one.
because
Has
every
to be
time
strong,
we pick
though,
a word,
'cause
It's gonna be strong.
I mean, every time we do it, you fucking get it every fucking time.
True
so
that.
you're gonna pick it.
That might be y'all segment now.
No, yeah, I think it is because every time it's like, oh, I thought I'm like, I'm done. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Good job, by the way.
appreciate you, good
Thank you.
brother. Appreciate
Yes,
you
sir.
for snapping us up and all that. Any last words, Fabian?
Yeah, thank you again for everybody, staying in, and
What's up,
I feel
guys?
like
Sorry,
people are listening
no
more
lo
further away
siento.
from
Pinches
Riverside.
huevones.
So thank you
Shut
guys
the
so
fuck
much
up over
for
there.
listening to us.
They
So
listening, bro. And
they're
like,
listening a lot.
Yeah. It's
Secretly.
spread out though, so
It's
it's hard to
spreading
track
out.
the numbers because every platform has different amount of.
Yeah,
players
it's
and all
splitting out a lot more
Yeah.
like to LA area. So I'm happy for that.
that. Yeah. Hey, get our shit off, man.
Downtown LA, here we come.
Sorry, no, siento our pride.
That'd be so funny. You at Pride. That was so funny.
That was pretty fun.
Hey, I'll put the video out and then go do that and get my image back.
That'd be actually a pretty good idea.
No, take him to Pride, bro. For the show.
You're coming with me then.
Hey.
You'd be like, hey, they want to buy you a drink.
Nah. Hey, if they cut the check, I'll do a live pod at SNLS. I'll let you do the whole show, Fabian. I'm just gonna be your backup singer and shit. I'll be the Kelly to you now.
And I'll be the Beyonce.
All right, man. Shout out to everyone out there listening. I really appreciate you guys. It means the world to us.
Yes.
I gotta end it with Peso Pluma.
God damn. Jeez.
I have to end it with Peso
Oh my
Pluma.
God.
Turn me up in the laptop, Bernizi. You really gonna disrespect the show and just leave? Go. Leave, fool.
Sit your ass down.
Thank you, bro.
No.
Thank you.
Pobrecito, déjalo. Pinche tocayo.
Oh man, shout out to you. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to your tias, tios, uncles, mamas, papas, Sancho, Sanchas.
Sideshow.
Shout out to everyone that gives you the cheese man all day, every day. Shout out to everyone that tapped in on your phone with some bullshit. Shout out to everyone that's going through it, because guess what? We are going through it. We gotta push through it.
You got to.
Stop being low. Beep. Man, I am Christopher X Mateo. Fabzilla in the building. Mayori in the building. Renizi in the building. Manny in the building, man. I appreciate everyone so much. I will see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Let's go.
See you soon, guys.
Sorry, no lo siento.
All your feelings hurt, but sorry, no lo siento. Can't handle the truth, but sorry, no lo siento. I was too blunt with your sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Lo siento. No manejes la verdad, sorry, no lo siento. Tu franco contigo, sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento.
Sorry, no lo siento. ¿Qué es eso?